on the session. Mr. Function, come off and teach them all a lesson. Me say, when we fire drum and bass, how we mash up the place, how we tell them that the music is the weapon.
Good.
Yeah, I can hear you. Welcome back to the Pouring Rain Podcast. I'm Bert.
Kinshaba.
Scott Balls.
And we are here with
Sean.
Ronald MacDonald.
he's like, Sean. So, Sean, how long have you bartended?
I've been doing it for 27 years.
Wow. Sheesh.
OG.
Yeah. As I said, between all of us, he said we got like a century of experience in the service industry.
Yeah,
so
seriously.
that's pretty good.
How
We should have
depressing
started
is that?
off with beers. My bad. we got one start over beer.
The rookies got it.
But anyway, we'll wait a little bit.
All right.
Let that shit get a little cold. Yeah. So, what's on the docket for today? We got Diddy. Have you kept up with any Diddy stuff, Sean?
No, I haven't. I'm a little behind.
We love
I'm a
hate
little
that.
Yeah.
It's like great to be the ones to tell you about it, but
Right.
Also like that Terrence Howard thing, dude. I'm only an hour in that Terrence
me
Howard
too.
podcast,
It's fucking crazy.
my brain hurts.
I gotta watch
This dude's talking. Yeah, you were the one that told us to
I know.
watch.
I stopped after 2 minutes. I needed time.
Dude, I
And then I
listened to it
started
on the way
doing
home.
something else.
I listened to it on the way home. I'm like, what the fuck? It was like 17 minutes. And I remember I was like, my
Yeah,
brain hurts
yeah,
because
yeah.
this dude rewrote, it was like talking about rewriting the periodic table. The multiplication is a lie. Like, all kinds of crazy
Oh my
shit.
God.
And he makes sense because they were like Joe Rogan was like, what you're saying doesn't work in sound bites. That's why I wanted to talk to you
Right.
on the podcast because I
Yeah.
need you to explain this shit to me and
Right.
shit.
Tease it all out. Yeah.
Yeah, some of the stuff he was saying, like he was remembering being born.
Yeah. He was
They
like,
said,
I don't
remember
think
being in the womb.
Yeah.
Dude.
I said, no, I have to get out of here.
It's, you know what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah.
It's like, he's like, I remember being circumcised. I was like, what?
Well, he was also saying, which I kind of liked, was he was saying that the voice that he was hearing was his voice now.
his adult voice.
His adult
That
voice
shit
now.
was wild.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
pretty much what he's saying is like, this is circular.
Right.
This isn't
It's
something that-
cyclical. thing.
Cyclical.
Yeah, like your energy comes from somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
But pretty much what he's saying. He's even saying with the universe and how he's like, it expands. He's like, but nothing expands without contracting
Yeah.
Right.
as well.
And he was
Yeah.
saying how everything shifts over
Right.
trillions of years. Like the planets have shifted, like right.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the planet shifts 0.06 inches.
The fuck? He was breaking down numbers like
Bro,
that?
Dude.
he's a genius, man.
He's a genius. And
He's on some other
the
shit.
way he was saying it, he was like, eventually, you know what I mean? Like Venus
Yeah.
will be in that, sweet spot
Okay.
where it can, humanoids can grow and shit like that. I was like, fuck. He's like, we're talking trillions of years from now, but
Right.
that's what happens. You know what I mean? And, all that shit's just, you didn't
I
get
don't
to that
want to
part.
live on Venus.
You won't live on Venus.
Yes, I will. It's cyclical.
It's cyclical.
I'll be
yeah,
there.
We'll all be there. Maybe this podcast will be better. Try to remember these mistakes.
Write
People
that
actually
down.
listen to us on Venus.
Write that down. So Sean, you gotta break our cherry with one of your craziest stories
Yes.
of bartending. We all have them.
Yeah.
And this is how we get into tangents.
No problem.
Yes.
So, after a certain amount of time, you start to think that there's nothing that's going to surprise you. Like, TV is no longer interesting. Lives are complete, right? Because you just live it all the time. And recently, started a new job, and I'm working, and it was the 2nd of January. Guy who I'm filling in for, we're leaving.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, listen, gotta let you know, just watch out today. I'm like, what am I watching out for? He's like,
man,
I'm like,
this
it's
is
the
great.
2nd of January. He's like, the gypsies. The gypsies are coming in, dude. And I'm like,
I
yeah,
love
okay,
this
all right.
already.
Whatever. He's fucking with me. Like, no, just mess with the new guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah. He's like, no, dude, they're going to redirect you. They're going to do this. They're going to ask for 7 limes and 3 olives for ginger ale. Like, no. Whatever.
It's so funny to know.
So then, whole day goes by.
Yeah.
I'm driving home. I'm like, I didn't have any bad problems. Everything was cool. I made good money. I'm good.
Right.
Work on the 3rd. All of a sudden, I'm opening. I walk in, and all of a sudden, these guys are, coming in, hugging each other, this and that, asking me for weird requests. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, here we go. The
My
chicks
friends,
are
yeah, my
coming in, this
all-
and that. I need
They all have suits on?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
more velour than I've seen in years.
it's
gold
either
watches.
suits or tracksuits.
Right.
That's it.
It's like a super fake Italian
Yes.
mobster family. It's weird.
They all smell the same.
Well,
all
you
wear the
know,
same
you
cologne.
can't. Whoever wears the strongest, that's what they all smell like.
They all wear the same cologne.
And I'm
is
just
so
in there.
bad.
I felt like I was watching the movie Snatch. You know, where I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
this is really a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing,
This is
man.
really a thing. I'm like, oh okay.
Yep. Yeah.
What's funny is
hilarious.
that the local Atlantic City guys hate the ones from
Delaware?
From Delaware. And they hate them. They're like, oh, these
I didn't
fucks
know
right
they were like in tribes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Yeah.
when you start to chat up a couple of like
Yeah.
regulars,
Right.
and they they can only marry within their tribe.
Yeah.
It's fucking
So
amazing.
weird.
But what else? Like
get
you
canceled
just
for this one.
like was that your first realization?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was just completely crazy.
Dude,
And I wasn't running any tabs. Like I was
No.
going
No.
pay by round.
That's
That's
it.
right.
that.
You got to.
Yeah.
They're lighting up cigarettes where they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a distraction.
Yeah.
You know, this and that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't get security.
The thing is,
but it's good.
Yeah.
you
Right.
make money.
Yeah.
They eventually take care of you. Like and you can break their balls about it.
Oh yeah. That's the
Yeah.
best part
They
about
fucking
it.
love
You
it
can talk
because
about it
especially
if
like if I bust your balls, your friends are gonna laugh at you.
Right.
And they love it. Like
Yeah.
they love when you're and there's like a hierarchy, right? Like who pays? Like you'll see the guys that are older, they don't even fucking reach in their pockets, dude. They're like-
Yes.
Right.
Man,
and
just-
it just fuck somebody's like fighting. The other two young guys are like fighting
Right,
to pay.
right.
You know what I mean?
They all pay with hundreds.
Oh, they yeah.
Always
they're-
100.
It's
Always.
it's
Over
always
and over again.
and
Over
it's
and over again.
stacks and stacks of cash. These
yeah,
guys.
they got bread.
There's
somehow.
stacks of
Yeah.
six-
Well,
six-
they all have businesses, and
Yeah.
God knows what loopholes they. You know what I mean? They jump through. It's like
it's a lot
don't go
of-
to a mechanic. I know a guy.
Right.
Don't have to
I know
pay
a guy who'll steal all your
Don't have
parts
to-
and have your shit run for a month. Okay.
Right. Exactly. God.
You don't have to pay for marriage
Well, you got-
because you're marrying your cousin illegally anyway.
Dude, the wedding, remember? they fucking had a
dude.
million people. Like they were live streaming it. They were live streaming like one of the I guess
of
big
their
guy's
weddings.
daughter got
Okay.
married,
Okay.
and they were at one of the other casinos. And it was just like you should have seen it. It was like gaudy, but you could tell it was money too. Like
Right.
everything was like it was beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they
Yeah.
had so many people in there. It was
Damn.
insane.
Y'all came over afterwards.
And then they came over and they're like, I wasn't invited. Like they were sad, like sad to not be there and shit.
It's like the
That was
royal
like the-
wedding.
that was-
Dude,
yeah, yeah.
That's, what
out?
it, that's what it seemed
like
like.
the place
It
to
seemed
be,
like
yeah.
it seemed like they were just in Atlantic City, like hoping to run into each other when they because they
okay.
weren't in the wedding or
Yeah.
at the wedding.
But what is that like? What is their nationalities?
a lot of them, like it's like
Armenians?
far
Armenian,
Eastern Europe.
Turkish,
yeah, it's like Romanian,
right?
Armenian.
Armenian.
That's what.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're Kardashians.
By the way, I'm allowed to talk about this because I found out that I actually have some gypsy blood in me.
Oh shit, we
So it's
cannot,
okay, motherfucker. You can't.
we
cancel
cannot
me.
be canceled.
We got a fellow gypsy on the
Certified
podcast.
I was telling my
gypsy.
mom. It's a funny story. I was telling my mom about one of those nights.
Uh-huh.
I was like, these fucking gypsies came in, this and that. She's like, Scott.
You are one.
You are one.
She's like, you know that, like we have family from that area that are gypsies, right? I'm like, what? Why was I never told this? She's like, oh yeah.
As you're tying the noose, Mom, why don't you never string myself up?
They did tip really well. It was okay. Yeah, they were good.
That's what I mean. Like eventually
Yeah.
you make money. They're a
Right.
pain in the ass. You got to get extra lemons. Everything's in a snifter.
Right.
You know
They
what I mean?
take care of you.
They believe stem glasses are good luck in the
Good luck,
casino,
yeah, yeah,
shit
yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just
And it's like, whatever, dude.
It's
Like,
what
it's
it
how
is.
much you're making. That's the difference, though.
Is that
you're
what-
making money? They tip you.
And that's the like you said.
you
That's
know?
the difference.
And
Like,
if they don't, you
You
can
can-
actually tell them that they're not.
you can break
Yeah, yeah,
can break
it's
their
crazy.
balls.
right.
Yeah. And they don't
Like
get
I'm like,
pissed.
oh, you're all fighting to pay, but nobody's fighting to tip.
Right.
And they're like, oh shit, my bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause then
yeah.
you're gonna come back. Like they don't want to. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can't. Like
Was that a thing? They believe that the stemware is
Yeah, that's good luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Makes
So
sense because
there's
it was
a
like
little.
Cosmos and, you know,
Yeah.
in a wine glass.
Yeah, everything's in
right.
a wine glass. You know what I mean?
Lots of ice.
Lots of ice.
Lots
I'm like,
of
how,
ice.
it can only fit so
Lots
much
of
ice in a wine glass or a snifter, you know,
Right.
for that matter. And they're like, we need more lemons. Like 32 lemons. I'm like, do you even like alcohol? Like, what are you doing?
I brought the one dude's drink. He's like, I need more ice in this. And I went and just filled up a bucket of ice and put it on the bar. I was like, there you go. And he started dying. He loved it.
They love
That's
it.
the best
Yep.
part.
That's
Like,
the best part. You know what I mean? And Yeah, like you said, it's a pain in the ass. It's how much you can tolerate. You know, I don't like to work on those days, but
Right.
if you do, you know, you'd be all right.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, at least you know it'll be worth it.
That wedding night though, I actually had to shut the bar down at one point
Damn.
because they were first of all, they were all smoking. I told them stop smoking.
Yeah.
Security kept having to come up, and then like a 12-year-old came into the bar. And I was like, yo, my man, you can't be in here. He's like, I need to talk to my dad. I'm like, cool story. Talk to him out there. You know?
Right.
And he just looked at me. He was like, and kept walking in. And I was like, that's it. Everyone's done. They fucking gripped that kid up and ripped him out of the house so fast.
You can't ruin our fun.
Don't fuck up our
I
exactly.
don't care whose kid you are.
Get the fuck out of here, kids.
Like,
Go back
no
up.
one's being served until he's gone.
There you go.
That's it. You know
Can't
what I
fuck
mean?
around with that.
No.
No.
You know?
Dude, like they've broken out into fights.
Oh, it's the best when they fight
And
each
it's
other.
the best because it's like
I've never seen him.
it's
so
into
great.
it's late into the night, right? They always come like
Yeah.
on New Year's Day. Like usually that's when they come out. New
Right,
Year's
right.
Day, not New Year's Eve, and
Right.
late. So it is
Yeah.
the second, but it'll be like 3 a.m.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
And it was like serving them, making money, serving them. Like, oh my God, like we're exhausted. We're out of glasses and shit. All of a sudden, fucking Heineken bottle flies across the bar, hits somebody in the face. They all like get into this, like, it looked like a cartoon cloud of like high
Just
karate.
rumbling and shit. And you see your
High
punch.
karate and crown and gingers. No, but it was like a big ass like
Karate
you,
and
you know
crown
how
and
like
ginger.
you ever seen cartoons like
Yeah,
places, like
yeah,
a
you
dust
just see
cloud
a big
and they're going like
cloud
this,
and
and
shit.
they're all moving. They all move out the front. They're falling down the stairs. I hit the panic button. Security comes up and clears everybody out, and it was
Yeah.
just like the greatest thing. So for the next like 2 hours, I was just chilling after
were done.
after
Yeah.
we
You
made
were done.
tons of money.
Right,
like,
right.
It, was,
There you go.
it was
Perfect.
just great. I was like, I love when they fight because they fight after they've all been
Hey,
drinking and
there you
chilling.
go,
And,
right.
you know, you've already made money.
Already broke me off. We good.
They love to troll hookers too, which is kind of funny.
Do they?
Yeah, they'll like, call them over and like fuck with them. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Then the wives will get pissed off, like, why are you talking? You
Yeah,
know?
it's so funny.
But they're like, he's like, no, I'm just fucking with her.
It's so
Why?
it's so
Is
it's
it fun for you?
Right.
Yeah, like I want to deep dive into the culture. Like that's
Yeah,
what I said.
me
I want
too,
to divide.
man.
I
We
want
could probably get what's his name?
I can't remember his name, but I know you're talking about the bald guy.
Yeah.
Short.
Big dude.
No, he's tall. He's tall. The big dude. Yeah, you can probably get with the beard.
Yeah.
yeah, that dude's cool. But the,
He's cool
the
as shit.
dark skinned dude, he's the one that got hit with the Heineken bottle.
Skinned.
Dark skinned guy.
I was like, hey, the nigga just came out of Will.
Yeah, a little bit of Atlantic City, you know. But he's always willing to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if
Yeah.
the big dude's
Dude,
willing
next time
to
we
talk
see him.
about it. Next time we see him, I'm like, listen, we got a podcast. We just want to know. We're like genuinely
Genuinely
curious
curious,
about
yeah.
the culture of it.
100%.
You know what I mean?
I really
Because
am. Yeah.
Just make sure you let your neighbors know because you can have caravans up and down the block.
one guy, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
pick you up and blindfold you.
You like dags?
They don't fuck
Dags.
around. They be driving around in Rolls Royces and shit.
Yeah.
Bentleys.
He's like, Ma, what is it? Get a look at this fella. Oh my god, it's so funny. But
Shout
I
out
would
to-
like to know things like that, like
Yeah.
like the tribe thing, and how
Absolutely.
far does it go within like
Yeah.
families, and do they marry tribes? Like,
Yeah.
all right, this guy's.
Right.
Didn't they have a
that. I
show
would love
on
to
like
know. I would love to know.
Bravo or something like that?
Yeah, it was like my
Yeah,
my big fat
Shoutings.
gypsy wedding or something like that. Or,
I think they have another one called like Shah's Sunset, Shah's of Sunset. Or
But
some
that's
shit like
gypsies?
that. I thought it was.
I don't think so.
Could be wrong.
I don't know. I don't watch it, so I don't,
Yeah. It was like years and years and years ago. I
not like
used
it?
to see the previews of it.
That sounds like more like a Middle Eastern thing.
Yeah, that's what I
like
was.
oil money
That's what
shit.
it
Yeah, maybe
Oil
it
money.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
Shah's, right.
the one guy that he's from Iran, right? Like the one dude on there, the real estate agent, I think.
Speaking of Iran, you hear what happened?
Oh yeah,
Oh man, look, see, this is how it goes.
Fantastic.
Just
The butcher of Tehran
yeah.
is dead.
All his whole
the helicopter crash.
crash,
Yeah.
yeah.
You heard about that?
Well, there's like all these people being like, dude, this is your time to uprise. Like, this is your time to take your country back.
Yeah. Oh.
Get rid of all that crazy,
Yep.
like, radical Islamic oppression shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, you can still be Islamic, but you don't have to be fucking nuts.
right. that exactly. That's exactly it though.
You can still be
You
Muslim.
can be Muslim.
You don't have to be
just
that Muslim.
Yeah, you have to be a fucking terrorist.
There's levels. Fucking crazy.
Well, have you ever seen like pictures of Iran, like back in like the 70s,
No.
It was,
60s?
like, super beautiful, rich.
Like, it was
Pristine.
thriving. It was
Yeah.
thriving. And, like,
Yep.
like there was like the women weren't treated fucking poorly,
Yep.
and
Patrick Bet David talks about that.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
sad.
it really is. It's fucked up because they allowed that like radical form of it to come in and just
come
like
in, yeah.
completely completely rule by like, you know.
So many Iranian Americans can't go back.
Right.
Like you're not allowed back because you left in like a
Yeah.
kind of escaping manner or whatever. Like that shit's crazy. You can't even go back to your home country.
Yeah.
Like all
Yeah,
that stuff.
it's crazy
Like you said,
to
now's the
see.
time.
Yep.
It's wild to see how a country that was so beautiful like that can just eventually deteriorate. Kind of reminds me.
We're socially deteriorating first.
Yeah.
And then it'll all
Like a hard look in the mirror, guys.
God, dude. We got our beloved music moguls beating the shit out of their girlfriends and
Bro.
Dude, what a coward that guy
You
is.
ever seen the video?
What was that?
The Diddy
The
video.
Diddy video?
No, I haven't seen it.
yeah, you should
I'll-
just
I'll-
Play
It's-
it while I
real
get a
quick.
beer. While I get a couple
'cause
beers.
it's not long, but it's
It's fucking
It's hard to
you'll-
watch.
You'll see.
It's hard to watch.
Yeah,
You sent it to us.
I've lost all respect for my guy.
There is one funny part, but
It's bad,
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
it's
Yeah,
not funny.
everything
It's
else.
funny, but it's not funny.
So
So this is him chasing her down. Apparently, he hit her in the room already.
yeah, supposedly
Watch what he does.
he blacked her eye in the room before
Hold on,
all
this
this
is the
happened.
funny part. He kicks her in the ass. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, that
But that's
face
about
is
it.
exactly the face I was.
But
making
everyone was like,
when I saw it.
that's fucked up. Like him
Yeah.
stomping her. The kick in the ass was, and then he drags her back to the room.
But like
in a rush you left, you only have one shoe on.
right, but that shit was so telling.
Such a dick.
And
This
there's so
is like
many-
almost 10 years ago. It was 8 years ago.
really?
Yeah. So it's been like
So it's not anything.
suppressed.
Yeah, there were so many. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
There were so many things about that video that like it said a lot. Like I looked at it a lot. I watched it a few times because I saw when he first threw her down, and you saw how she just laid there. Like
She
to me,
covered-
to me that says
was like
okay,
she's playing dead.
She knows what's coming.
Yes.
You know what I
So
mean?
it's not the
'Cause-
first time.
Right. It was like that fear of just, oh my God, I'm just gonna hope for the best here. You know what I mean? And then to kick somebody like that and then stomp on somebody, like your view of them has to be so low. Like zero respect
Bro.
for this person.
And that dude has daughters.
To be a man.
He
and be
had
able to
daughters
do
at
that
the
to a
time.
woman.
Right.
That's the scariest part, to be able to do that to a woman.
Right. Yeah.
Not a woman who's attacking you.
Yeah, you're fucking girl. He was going to marry. I don't know. They didn't never got married, but yeah, that was your fucking girlfriend, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and
It's sick, dude. Like
It's
you're
sick.
a certain type of piece of shit. That,
right, and then on another level, to fucking run down the hallway, be out in the open. Anybody could have walked out and saw that.
I wish someone.
He didn't give a fuck.
But this wait. Let me get to
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
This is Diddy. So who was watching that surveillance camera and say shit?
Oh yeah, he definitely paid them off.
That's
what I'm saying.
Apparently, it's in the paperwork. He paid 50,000 for it.
So he paid
That's
for the
it?
tape.
I know. He could have paid $5 million, 50 million.
50,000, dude. Shit.
He's worth $1 billion. You could have got fucking 50 million, dude. He can't. Because here's the thing: the LA DA's office came out and said that because of the statute of limitations, he can't be charged for it. However, bro, his business dealings, his brand,
It's gone.
Is gone.
Yeah.
He's not an old guy. He's like 50 something. He got money, but now
He's liquid too now.
you can't even. Yeah,
He sold all of his assets.
He sold everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
but you like, how do you go outside anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like you're fucked, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he comes back from this.
Oh, he's definitely not. He's gonna be.
Because I've seen some
He's
crazy.
gonna have to be
shit.
like a hermit at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere he goes, he's gonna get.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if dudes are like lining up to fuck this dude up.
Dude, when I saw that shit, I was
on-site.
getting mad. I'm like, if somebody did that to either one of my daughters,
Oh, dude, you're going to jail forever.
bro, everything is off.
Was it Cain Velasquez? Then?
Not if
Yeah.
I'm on the
He's
jury.
shooting in your
but-
car.
Right. But yeah, bro, like, nah, yeah, that shit was so disturbing, and it pissed me off because I was a fan of the guy and his work. Bad Boys in the
Yeah.
90s, fucking Biggie, you know what I mean? Mace, 112, The Locks, Total, 112, all that. I was a huge fan. I'm a huge hip hop fan anyway. But just to see somebody who was such a god in this industry to behave that way. Like that's the second worst thing you can go doing. The first thing is like pedophilic shit. That's the top.
Yeah.
This is right under it. Like
Yeah, so next.
it's right there.
That's
You
what I'm
know
saying.
I mean?
It drives me crazy that this dude had daughters at the time. You have daughters because they're in their 20s, right?
I don't know if they're that old, but they're almost,
One of them is,
yeah,
at least.
They're in the
You
teens,
have
'cause he
one.
has 2 twins with Kim Porter, who he supposedly used to beat the shit out of all the time.
Yeah.
There's even conspiracy theories about her death and him being involved in it. There's nothing been proven, obviously, but there's
It's so funny with all this coming out too, because everyone's like, he definitely killed Tupac.
yo,
Like that's the first thing. That was one of the first
Yeah.
comments.
right.
He definitely killed Tupac.
I wouldn't put him past killing Biggie.
Me neither. If you're that power hungry and just
Somebody
demented?
knew somebody inside. I mean, they knew what door to shoot in, which car, because they had a caravan. They knew which car he was in, what door to shoot it. You know what I mean? They pulled up right where he was going to
next to him,
be.
right up, yeah, put up like directly next to him.
Wait, but didn't that dude from LA already get arrested for his death?
yeah.
For Biggie?
Yeah, for Biggie.
Yeah.
Who knows? There's always a fall guy.
I know.
I don't believe anything.
Dude, there we go, Will.
Damn.
Yeah, when I see shit like that, when I saw that he got arrested, they arrested someone, I'm like, how do you guys expect us to believe anything? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe he is the guy, but how will we ever know that they're not bullshitting us?
But Joe Rogan on that podcast also said one of the greatest things too. He's like, the best artists are fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
he
so
was like,
true.
some of
dude.
them are really, really
I
fucked
hate how
up.
true that is.
And it's you know, like he gave us so much music.
I know.
And then
so much.
There's like some of the craziest motherfuckers, man.
Businesses, you know what I mean?
It's just
Clothing,
there's
alcohol.
you know what I mean?
Dude, look at all the people with what was it, the 27 Club or 22 Club, some shit like that. Like,
2020.
no, it was like Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, Jim
27.
Morrison.
Oh,
yeah.
right?
yeah.
All those people, like,
Kurt Cobain.
yeah, dude. There was no way that music was going to be produced unless they were all fucked up.
Yeah. That's so fucked up.
Ever. You know what I mean?
The
Like,
trauma, the trauma.
So fucked.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that-
It comes
right.
from trauma. It's a
Right.
shame, but I mean,
Don't you think that people are like after a certain amount of time are just going to look the other way with like a situation like Diddy,
I thought about that, but
like Michael Vick? All of a sudden, like, oh, he killed how many dogs? Okay, now you're on Fox.
he's still not. I mean, he's still getting jobs and shit, right?
Right, he's on
to your point,
Fox,
right?
you know,
that's true. But I don't know.
you-
I don't know, man.
you
This
never
one-
know. With time,
You never know, right? Because people are very forgiving, especially of celebrities.
Right.
If you do something that they love, and you're like in the motherfucker's heart, where they've been around for. That's how you feel about some of these people.
That's
They're
how you
giving you
feel,
so
yeah.
much, and they're like, you don't know them, but you feel like they've given you something that nobody else has, and they have a special place there, and you kind of will be more forgiving than you should be.
especially with music.
especially
Yeah,
with
You
music.
especially
feel
with
music,
music.
you know, like
It's emotional.
people
Right.
people turn
You know where you were, like when you first heard something, or,
Right,
you know what I
right,
mean?
Right.
Like,
Or
it's-
you-
Or a different time you were going through, shit
Sure,
got
yeah.
you through. Like, I don't know. This is maybe, I don't know. But I guess time will tell, man. Because
I mean, how many stories have come out about Michael Jackson?
oh,
yeah,
what
but
I mean?
see, there was never like a definitive video.
100%.
That's what I think is going to be really damning for him for a while.
like
if not
Kels,
forever.
Kels is on. He documented
Dude,
all his
he's
dumb shit.
documented. Yeah, that's why he's fucked. He's in jail. Good for
all
him.
I gotta say,
He's even saying the ages of the girls in the
Yeah,
video.
he's insane. He's an
He's
actual
saying his
retard.
full name. Yeah, he's actually retarded.
Sing his ass off, but he's definitely on the spectrum.
Dude, something's wrong with that guy.
all I gotta say about the Michael Jackson thing is if it's not true, that dude making up the story about him looking into his butthole is hilarious.
Wait, hold on.
Apparently,
Apparently, he likes to stare at buttholes. Yeah.
apparently he likes a long gaze. and
Long
anus.
gaze.
That was Chappelle that said that.
Dude.
Where did this come from? Who
Dude,
said
that
this?
guy-
Some kid?
Chappelle.
Don't ever watch this movie. It's called Leaving Neverland. It is
I've
so
heard-
disturbing.
Yeah.
The story, because they
didn't
sit there
watch
and they
it.
tell this. These kids tell the stories of
Yeah.
what happened.
I feel like
These adult-
I never saw it because I knew about it, but I never
Falling.
saw it though.
He's falling.
Falling.
Oh shit!
Gotta fix it. That's Scott's limp shit from last week. You gotta unscrew the bottom and get in there.
Technical difficulties.
We should zoom in on on Kenny's shirt and just be like, "Boo." Yeah, yeah, that rainbow thing. Remember in the fucking TV?
We've concluded the broadcast for the day.
Oh no, forget it.
How about this?
This is over. Just hold it.
Hold the mic.
Fuck it, just hold it. If that's what you want to do.
I'll get it.
Nah, he'll get it. He'll be all right.
Might want to timestamp this.
Need the ghetto genius to handle this here.
He's like, let me timestamp this.
Yeah, definitely gotta edit this out.
That's the best part.
Or
We're not
leave it.
live.
Or leave it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Speaking of live,
Yeah.
at Brady. Oh boy.
Oh, the Brady roast.
So good.
It
watched
was great.
3 times.
Like I said, I have not run into anybody that hasn't seen it.
Oh man.
Everybody's seen it.
Or at least seen all the clips. Like,
Yeah.
where you can have conversations
Seen some of about it, yeah.
I haven't seen a roast that good. Years.
I don't know if I ever have.
Right.
Me personally.
Yeah,
I
I've
can't
never-
remember the last time I saw.
Crying, laughing.
Yes.
Crying, laughing.
Bro.
Where
Woke
everybody,
my roommate up across the house. I was crying.
That's it?
where
Bro,
everybody's
so hard.
jokes crushed. Like
Oh my
they
God.
had writers, they did the research and they did it fucking live.
Yeah.
Like it was amazing.
What was the big thing about Jeff Ross? Like when he's like, "Don't say that shit again."
said
Because
something
he
about
made a
Robert
joke. He made a
Kraft.
joke about Robert Kraft because Robert Kraft's not in good health. It was a cookie cutter joke.
It was. It's
But it was like-
come on, Tom.
But it wasn't bad. Like
It wasn't bad.
He was
No.
supposed to be the only thing that was off limits.
Yeah,
fuck that.
So, yeah, yo, make fun
His
of my
children.
kids,
No,
make fun of my ex-wife. Yeah, good.
it was
Cool.
supposed to be
It's
his
what
children
kids,
too.
His
But not
kids
Kraft.
and then Kevin
Children
Hart
of
was
Robert
like,
and
"Fuck
Robert
them
Kraft
kids."
wasn't a definite to be there. So I don't think he was ready for the bullets. And it was you're right. It was kind of a
it wasn't bad.
but he
It
but he,
wasn't. It
but
was
he
a
nipped
softball.
he nipped it right
Yeah.
there. He was like, "Don't
Yeah,
say that shit
don't say
again."
that shit again.
You know what I mean?
I was like, shut up.
Yeah. It was like, tell him later. Because he was
Yeah.
really because Jeff Ross was really worried about it afterwards.
Yeah, and then I love how Kevin Hart was calling him out. Shut up, you bitch, Jeff Ross. You bitch. Oh, it's only jokes. Shut the fuck up, you bitch. I love it. It seemed like, you know what it seemed like? It seemed like how we just are without like you just chilling with your boys and shit.
Well, yeah,
And you
they're all
busting up.
professionals.
Yeah,
Like, they all have the
It's
same
like-
profession.
right? And they just happen to have cameras on.
Exactly.
It's fucking great. Nikki
Yeah,
Glaser
so
is
good.
fucking.
She's-
Everybody killed, but her shit was just
every
so the
special of
timing and
hers,
jokes.
every stand up I've ever seen of hers is hilarious. Like,
Yeah, you think so?
yes. She has a lot of great jokes.
Yeah.
Like in these.
I mean,
have you watched any of the old shit like before the roast? I
nah,
haven't
I
seen her
watched-
recent. I haven't seen her most recent.
Yeah, I saw him. It was recent when I was like,
Okay.
a lot
I've
of-
seen, all her old shit is.
I don't know. Her shtick is like talking about being a whore and shit, but it's like after like 20 jokes, I'm like, all right, like,
we get it. You
yeah, I
liked
mean,
it.
yeah, like, okay, I got it. Like, it was real fun. Their jokes are funny, but it's like, it's just you're beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I hear you.
she's obviously funny as shit because
She's
those
hilarious.
fucking jokes are unbelievable.
She's
bro.
hilarious.
Like those jokes,
Great.
the way she was
was
going in
just
on Gronk too.
She was. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Even Gronk knows me. No, that not real money.
Gronk's face too. He looked,
Yeah,
he
he's
looked confused.
He's looking,
I missed.
yeah, he's like, oh.
I wish Pete
Like,
Davidson was there.
Oh
Because
man,
Pete Davidson
Damn.
has some cruel fucking jokes on people, dude.
Yeah, he's brutal.
Like that shit that he said to Shaq. He was like, "Thank you for taking time out from throwing barrels at Super Mario." It was fucking great.
I never heard that.
You never heard that?
Nah, that's fucking hilarious.
great.
though.
No, the one when I fell in love with Pete Davidson, which is weird to say, was
Dude, he's a great writer.
I think
He's
it was-
not the best actor, but he's a great comedic writer.
Yes.
I think it was Charlie Sheen's roast, maybe, or it was either him or Justin Bieber. So
The what about Ludacris?
no, when he-
He had me crying with
That
that,
one was
Ludacris
funny,
shit.
too. no, he was like Snoop Dogg's here. He's like Snoop Dogg was on Soul Plane. That was the worst thing I've ever seen involving a plane, and my dad died in 9/11.
Yo,
I was like,
crazy. He makes jokes about his dad all the time. Like
yo,
it's how they get through it, dude.
my
that was
the trauma.
Yeah.
the most
It's how they get
well
through it.
set up joke.
That
You had
is
no idea where it was
fucking
going.
great.
You know? And he fucking brought it back to 9/11.
He was like,
you
oh
mean
my
a 9/11 joke and his dad dying in the same
It's
wrapped
so
in the
crazy.
Soul Plane. Like, how do you even think
That's
of that?
genius shit, dude.
You know what I mean?
That's
It
genius
is.
level
It is
joke
though.
writing.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when what I was talking about was he talking about Ludacris? Remember?
Oh, it's like,
He goes, Ludacris is here. He goes, you might recognize him from your mom's Now That's Music CD.
he's like, if you're 38, you're really excited right now.
Yo, it's so because that's
God,
you
dude.
can't.
No, that's
When they
music.
get on you about age, there's
Yeah.
nothing you can.
Nah,
fucking
you're
do
done.
about it. You're
Yeah,
done.
You're cooked. You
Like
just
I
gotta
said.
let it happen.
Like I said, when they were like talking about the late 1900s, I'm like, you fuckers got that shit
Yeah, they got
off.
that
There's
off.
nothing we can say.
Yeah,
The late 1900s.
The late 1900s is a great fucking joke.
it's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it is.
You're from the late 1900s. You grew up in
I'm
the
from the
late
late
1900s. 19s, the 90s were a great decade. I don't give a fuck.
Dude.
Oh
The
yeah, fuck
best.
that. Yeah,
The best decade.
Facts. 90s, baby. Yeah, everything. Everything was allowed.
You can say
Getting back to timestamp, but you're getting back to it.
142.
You're getting back to it, dude. These kids aren't like you
Bro,
said. They're not
bring it
buying
back.
into it anymore.
I think this
Oh,
roast was a
man.
big a sign because you didn't hear anybody calling for cancellation of anybody or nothing like that. And I thought that was coming. I was like, oh shit,
They
here we
said
go.
some
Here it's coming.
crazy.
They said everything.
Shit. Like when he was talking about Sam J checking off a lot of boxes. He's like,
Oh.
you got a fat black lesbian.
Which means, yeah, like, yeah.
He was like, just by having her on, Netflix checked off a lot of boxes. That was so great.
Yo, you had all types of jokes.
Dude, they were
Slavery,
everywhere.
fucking gay,
Slavery, gay, retard jokes. It was
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
that was-
dude, people are
I
fucking
think
sick
we're
of this
getting
shit.
back.
They're
Yeah, I
sick of the
think we're
woke
coming
shit.
back.
It's
Yeah.
dumb.
it's weak, dude. It's whack. It's
It
like,
is.
like you can't watch a Disney movie anymore.
Bro.
I can't watch a Disney movie anymore.
It's
I'm like,
ridiculous.
what is going on here?
It's full of
It's
DEI
corny.
and
I
inclusion.
get it's for
and-
kids and shit, but dude, I wouldn't want kids.
Yeah, why
watching
does
that dumb
trans
shit.
and gay have to be in every kid's movie?
Right.
Did
Like,
you guys
why are
see
we pushing it?
the Google AI thing that like was generating like Vikings as black? I
saw
shit.
It's like, when, so
Because
when,
it was
when
programmed
are we
that
going
way
too far?
to be like super inclusive.
Yeah, yeah, Black Vikings.
I mean, that would have been sick.
That would have been
but-
fire.
Yeah, like
Still.
But it's like,
Trevor
dude-
Trevor Noah has a joke about that. He was like, because everybody was up in arms about making Idris Elba a fucking 007.
Yeah, but there's black fucking.
Yeah.
That's not even. I don't think that's a big deal.
No,
No,
that one's
but-
I think he would be an awesome 007.
Oh,
Because
he
he would be
would.
an
He would
awesome
fucking crush
007.
it.
But also, he's like, I've been to Scotland. He's like, there's not one. He's like, how's he supposed to be incognito in Scotland?
Yeah.
And he's like, there's
Yeah.
not one fucking black guy.
Yeah,
Fucking-
good point.
But it's just a fact. Like it's not like
Right.
you just don't see that many black people in these
Right.
areas where
Right.
you know
Wait, so does this-
where these movies go. No, I'm
Does
just
this
saying.
go to Scotland?
No, not this one. But I'm just saying that,
Oh.
that these movies are all over Europe and they're in a lot of places where they don't have black
hardly-
people. So
yeah. Very, very
it's
little,
not
yeah.
you're uprising about the fact that people don't want him to be black, but also there's the
what's
argument
not
where
realistic?
he would stick out like a sore
like,
thumb.
yeah.
You can't be a
Oh
spy.
yeah, you blend.
Right.
Exactly. It's like you got
Big ass, tall,
You got to put
dark-skinned
007
black
in
dude.
America. Try to fucking get like fucking
Yeah. Nah, yeah.
But
it's like
you're upset because they want a black 007, but there's
Yeah.
also like factual reasons why he shouldn't be black.
right. Because here's
Because it depends on where you're going.
here's my thing. I'm speaking for the Negro Association of America. I'm just speaking for myself, honestly. But I feel like I never felt like as black people, as a black person, I wanted anything special. Just wanted equal. I don't want to be like,
Yeah.
don't make us some shit that was never real, that we never were. Like, we're not asking for that. We're not asking for you to make fucking Google AI black Viking images. Like,
Yeah.
how is that fucking helping anything?
yeah.
And it's
You know a white person
absurd.
program that too.
Huh?
You know a white.
Of course, a white liberal, probably a woman.
That's what you said. People like to they like to get offended for other people.
Right.
Right.
It's like, we don't need all that shit, dude.
No.
We don't need all the extra it doesn't even matter. Like, that type of shit, what is it helping? That's not progressing us forward to equality. It's not doing any of that. It's like appeasement to make
Exactly.
it look like, oh yeah, we did this for you. It's like when they were talking about putting Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill.
For what?
For what? Why? Like, I mean, okay, would it be cool to see her, you know what I mean, on a $20 bill. Yeah, it would be cool to see it, but that's not helping anything. That's not making any real change. That's
No,
not
it's not
pushing
progressing anything.
forward. No,
Exactly.
at all. That's what I don't like. 'Cause it's like
Crumbs.
right. It's like here,
That's
shut
what
up.
it is,
Yeah, here, shut up. Exactly.
Shut up, nigga. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. It's like you feel like that's what they're saying. Like here, just do this. Take this. Shut up.
Yeah, take this for a while.
Yeah, shut them up for
It's not-
20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just like I feel
we
like
can
this
see through
Diddy
that
shit is shutting us up for something. Something's going on in
Yeah.
the background with this
Yeah.
fucking Diddy shit. Because I feel like every time something gets like you're on high alert for something,
They
we
throw
found
you.
this
Throw you something
video.
else, yeah,
Right,
we found this video,
Super
Diddy.
offended about it.
Look here, not there.
It's
They're
fucking
definitely
sleight of
fucking us.
hand, dude.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
They're definitely fucking us somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, they're fucking.
You know it.
They've been fucking us. They're just.
Yeah.
We can't keep up. Right?
You're right.
Can't keep up with the fucking.
No, there's too much going on. It's too the way they pass bills and they fucking include shit that doesn't fucking have anything to do with the bill.
Yeah.
It's like
It's sneaky because nobody's gonna
yeah.
fucking read 865 pages of nonsense.
even the fucking people voting on it don't read it.
No,
No.
because of course they wouldn't.
They're lazy as
Who's
fuck.
going to read 800 pages of something?
That's your job.
Right. Even though you should, and it's your job, they're
The
not.
fuck? Yeah, it's
They're
like
sitting there tick tack. How about tick tack term limits, bitch? Get the fuck out.
term limits. Yeah,
Facts.
tic tac
Fuck
term
off.
limits. That's great.
Fuck
That's another
off.
T-shirt.
Tic tac term limits. Yeah,
Tic
that's
tac
good.
term limits with her on
Yeah,
there, on
with
their
her
fucking
dumbass.
her dumbass image.
Yeah, dude.
God, I
I
hate
was
that
who was
lady.
I listening to? Oh, so Dave Smith and Chris Cuomo are going to do a debate.
Oh, word. That
Yeah,
should be good.
my boy Patrick Bet David is going to be live. I
gonna
think
be the
he's
mediator?
Charging for it though. Tickets to watch it pay-per-view online.
Okay.
I'll find out the information, but it's I think it's in like 2 weeks. But it's going to be live because he has a comedy club. Apparently, Patrick Bet David does in Florida, and they're going to do it there live. I was like, I would love to see this.
Hell
I'd
yeah,
like
we
to
should
go
get
there.
together and watch that shit.
Yeah,
For real.
we should.
Get some plane tickets.
Crazy.
Yo. Fuck it. I'm with it. I need to get the fuck out of this shithole anyway.
Ugh.
I don't like it here.
On the planet or in America?
No, just South Jersey.
Like on the
Sucks
planet or
here.
in America?
I mean, the shore towns. I love the beach. I go to I don't love the beach per se. I love being near it and looking at it and being on the boardwalk.
Well, yeah,
and watching the
that's
ocean. And shit. I
definitely
do that every day.
spiritual, I think.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like the beach.
Yeah, I'm not really a beach.
The beach is
guy.
gay to me. It's just like, what am I doing here? I'm just sitting here. Cool.
I like it. I like the
sit anywhere.
sounds. I like it. I like the sounds. I
Right.
like the fucking,
right.
you know
That's
what
what I like to. Yeah, I'll just be on the boardwalk and listening. But other than the shore towns in the summertime, this shit is ass. It's ass to me.
I think this country's ass sometimes. Like
It is, but it's like
there's so
nothing
many
to do
things
here.
that like even with our union, right? Like they cried all this mental health shit, right? All right. After COVID, you saw people were like mentally exhausted and shit like that. So they started to do 4-day shifts. Like
Right.
you know, you're on a shift for 4 days, you have this extra day off, yada yada yada, right?
Right.
And then our union comes out with you gotta work 5 more hours a month to make your benefits.
Yeah.
It pins it against each other. It's like, now what am I gonna do? Like look for that 4th day or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I mean, if you work your full 4 days, you just make it.
Right.
It fucking sucks. Like
It's
no
literally-
early outs, no.
Yeah, it's literally adding to your mental health. 'cause
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
another
Now you're
thing to
stressed
worry
out about that.
Yeah,
That's what I
right.
mean.
Look
Like,
over here.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Hey, we're
Yep.
gonna give you 4-day work weeks. You're gonna be chilling with your family
Yeah.
more.
This
But guess
motherfuckers,
what?
man.
You can't take your family to the hospital. Make
listen.
sure they get hurt.
We just went through the lockdown. You know what? Let me work. All right, that'll
Yeah.
squash a lot of my mental health issues.
God.
Dude,
don't know.
it's so fucking weird being in this fucking country.
It is.
Well, I think no matter what, it's a catch-22.
Yeah.
Because you still like things still have to be paid for,
Yeah.
Right.
and especially so healthcare is very tricky because if you talk to people who have socialized healthcare,
It sucks.
They're
None
like,
of
you
them
don't,
like
you're
it.
like, you don't
It
want this
sucks,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
none of
I
them
hate
like
it.
it. There's like this is insane.
I get that part, but it's like, you know, you're saying like I said, you're saying, all right, mental health, we're gonna give you more days off, but you got to work
But-
more to take care of your. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah, it's
weird.
like-
you know what I mean? Like,
It's like they're playing with us.
Right.
but
That's
they're
how it
pinning-
feels like to me.
they're
Like-
pinning
like-
these things against each other. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
who's the, I guess, Congresswoman that's always talking about the base income for everybody in the country, like a government funded base income. Is it AOC?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's always talking about that
That
shit.
fucking
But
nut. She doesn't
Yeah.
even like to call women women. He calls them birthing people.
oh,
She's so bizarre.
retarded.
What a fucking
It's
retard.
so corny,
Asshole.
dude. It's so corny. Like,
Did you
These
see
people
her?
are so gone, dude.
dude,
did you see her
it's a
in-
pandering. You honestly
is.
think she believes that? She doesn't fucking believe.
Nah,
She's
there's no
calculating
way,
what
dude.
she says,
It has
and
to be all
and
that.
you're pandering to people. You're not going to change their minds. It's not like you're
Right.
opening yourself up to recruit more people over. You're
Yeah.
actually pushing your own people
pushing
away.
your own party
you're becoming
away.
so extreme. But that basal income, the reason I'm talking about it is because, like, COVID proved that doesn't work because all the money funnels.
It goes right
You go,
back.
well, you got $600 a week, right?
Yeah.
But you're not going to shop at Mom and Pop,
That's
who
what I'm
charges
saying.
$4 more for toilet paper
Right.
than Walmart.
Right.
So all that money goes right back into the pockets of the
It's
wealthiest
just,
people.
yeah.
It doesn't help the economy in any way.
Right.
So it's like you saw this, you saw an example of this,
Yeah.
and you're still spewing that shit.
It'll stimulate the economy, but it won't change the
Yeah, but you're still gonna have
the
little businesses.
socioeconomic status of
Yeah,
like people in poverty.
You're gonna have
'Cause they don't know
small
how to
business-
spend money anyway.
you're gonna have small
Right.
businesses go out of
You know
business.
what I
Like that's what happened. All these restaurants closed for fucking
Right.
ever.
Not spend money. My bad. They don't know how to manage money.
Right.
They know how to spend it.
They know how to spend it. They're experts. Experts at spending it.
Expert consumers.
Burns a hole in their fucking. But that's what that's what this country needs. It needs consumers. You need those
Yeah.
people. You need the people that are fucking. You need
Yeah.
those workhorses. You need the people that are like want to be employees, and you know what I mean.
Right. You do-
But
nah,
the
you do.
entrepreneurial,
they're
spirit
trying
and
to
cause
kill that
you're
shit.
killing that shit
They're-
off because
they're
when you can't
purposely
compete,
killing that.
when you can't compete with these huge companies, like you had a T-shirt store, right?
Yeah.
And if right now, would it survive with all that bullshit that's online? that you-
The printing side of it? No.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Not a chance.
It's too big. Like
No.
it's too
Right.
easy to go online and be like, I need this, this, and this.
Yeah.
I can't. And
And I need it tomorrow.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it shows up.
Yeah. Well, they have humongous factories, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the shit that you just can't
Yeah. You can't
afford as a small
you
business.
can't compete.
That place that you used to, you said you used to order from them, that's right down the street right here on Riga.
Yeah.
All the grass is overgrown. I don't think they're there anymore. All the
no.
grass is overgrown and all that shit. And I'm like,
I know that guy. His wife was ill for a long time.
Oh, so
so
maybe
he went
that's
had to
it.
shut it down because I think she had cancer.
but
It was fucked up.
that sucks. But it's just like that. Like you're losing places like that. It's a relatively small
Yeah.
building. I'm sure you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
you can't
They're,
compete.
they're trying to, like you said, they're trying to kill the middle class.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, I mean,
they
The
basically done it.
entrepreneur, the small business, that's what the backbone of America. And they want elite and peasants.
Right. Because
That's the goal.
Bottom line is the more dependent you are on them, the more powerful they get.
Powerful.
There you go.
Dude, that's it.
That's
man.
simple.
That's
my,
it.
My ex
They're cutting out the competition.
My ex
Right.
father-in-law lives in Honduras, and he was like an ambassador and this and that for whatever.
Yeah.
And these people are third world country. They have nothing. They
Right.
literally live on huts on the side of the road.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And they got a whole bunch of U.S. funded money to put in wells so that they could have running water in their own house.
Wow.
They gave them a check. People are going out and getting big screen TVs.
It's
You don't
just,
have
it's the
running water.
nature of
you-
the beast, dude.
Yeah, because you
It's-
just
it's just-
want.
Right.
But
When you don't know,
you're not taking care of necessities.
How is that how is that ingrained in humans, you think? Like
upbringing.
you think but in like a third world country, you think you'd rather have a TV than running water?
Well,
I'm just saying what makes you
no, that's a good question. I see what you're saying.
but what makes you like what's in our brain that says this is better than this?
Do they have cable?
They do. They have satellite.
That's fucking
They
crazy.
literally have satellite.
They don't
have
need it,
running
they
water.
don't
They
need
have
it with
cable, though.
Starlink.
Dude, it like you'll be sitting there and all of a sudden like you have no cell service because the satellite's down for like 2 days. But you have a TV, but you can't, take a shit in your own
crazy.
house.
I really want to wash my ass.
No.
You know what?
Go
I
down the
can't.
stream
For what?
with a
think-
tire in it.
Dude, I think it's like I don't know. This is just a not well thought through idea. So I'm gonna say it anyway.
We don't have that kind of
for it.
time. You have to say it anyway.
Say it.
I think why they might do that is because of American culture.
Do you think?
I think because it looks America, it permeates the world, right? In terms of our culture, they see all this opulence, right? And when you have nothing, you would clamor to have just one bit of that. And I think they see that, and they're like, "Oh, well, maybe we could that could represent like a part of maybe being a part of a big screen TV could represent for them feeling like they have somewhat touched
luxury.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So you
Even though it
think
makes no sense.
Yeah, but do you think, okay, I'm used to going and fucking traveling a mile
Yeah.
to grab water.
That's their normal.
But I'm
gonna
not
do
used
that.
to having a TV
Bro.
where it's
Right.
like a taste of luxury.
Yeah. I think that
Do you know what I'm saying? Like instead of you thinking, okay, I don't have to walk this mile, save
Right.
hours of my time.
right, because imagine that you did that your whole life. It's not even probably a big deal to you.
That's what I mean. It's
Right.
It's
Like-
probably something that's still.
They're like, oh,
you're like, that's okay.
I can still go
but I
watch
don't have
it.
this.
Yeah.
It's
I
not-
never saw this before. Wow, I can have this in my house and watch. Oh my God, whenever I want.
Escape your fucking shitty life. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it ties into it too, but down there you have the cartels and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
ultimately it is the U.S. Trickle down effect, but you know,
So true.
you know what I mean.
It's so true. We're so
I was driving
scumbags
through.
here. The U.S. government is the worst. Just the worst. I mean, all governments suck, I think, but like some are definitely worse than others. But it's the nature of humans, dude. Whoever's the most powerful is usually going to be the worst, and it sucks because you can, like you can do it. So you're like, why not?
But
It's
why not invest in sustainable power, like in sustainability as far as being a superpower?
For here or for other countries?
America, America. Like why not? Like we always talked about China. Like they make 100-year plans.
Right.
They don't make 4-year plans like we do.
Right.
We're always seeing that fucking next come up, but we're not seeing what's the greater good.
I think it's just
For generations,
I think it's the
you know what I mean?
arrogance, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's just to me. I think it's we just always think we're gonna be fine. 'Cause
I
we
don't
always kinda
disagree
have
with
been.
you, but I think we're just such a new country that
We are
at the
very
end
new,
of the-
like 270 years or some shit.
The
like
Chinese
that.
have been around forever.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Like since the dawn of time.
Yeah,
Like where people coming into the bar from the UK and they'll hang out. They can literally hang out all day.
Yeah.
And just sip a drink.
Yeah.
And hang out, watch soccer, watch sports, talk to people all day, and people are like, "Talk to me with that British. Say something British to me." And we're like, "Hey, why don't you go hang out, and we'll show you something really old. Like go down to Cape May,
Yeah.
or come see some of
Something
our
really
really old buildings in New York
We're like,
City.
"Oh,
and
this is
Philly."
40
And they're
years
like,
old.
they're like, "Dude, we've been around forever.
Yeah.
we
like we got shit that's
house
been
is-
around for 2,000 years.
My house is older than your country."
Yeah. Like when I don't know if do you
That's a
remember
good point,
the girl from Seattle, I think she was from Washington State that got in trouble in Italy for the murder of her roommate. I forget her
yes.
name. I forget the name of,
I remember
of
this
the
story.
of the chick. It was in Italy. I
Yeah.
remember it was a small town in Italy.
I remember.
And
Like killing people in Italy. That place is awesome.
on the documentary, well, on somebody killed her. Like it there's so much pointing to her and there's so much pointing away from her.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So then they show like I watched a documentary on it, and they showed the news in America talking about Italy, and they're like, oh yeah, like Unga Bunga. That's why they fucked up this investigation, right? And the dude was like, he's like Unga Bunga, like he was like, listen to the way they talk about us. He was like, this courthouse that this was established in, that this trial is going on in,
yeah.
was already established when Americans
Before
were
the
painting pictures in caves.
Wow.
And it's true. You know what I mean? Like, that's a fucking.
That's
and he's
a
like, they're-
bar right there.
and they're talking about Unga Bunga. Like, that's why they fucked up this investigation because, like,
I hate us sometimes.
that's what I'm saying. It fucking.
Like, who are we, dude?
We suck ourselves off so hard.
dude, for real,
For no reason.
for real.
For no reason. We are the most unhumble fucking people.
Yeah.
And I get where it comes from because of like the success of this nation
So
in such a
fast.
short period
That's
of time.
because it was
It's
built
like,
for free,
yeah.
Kenny.
Oh, well.
You know the deal.
Yeah,
It's all
I
money.
know, I know.
It's all money.
It is.
It's like
It is.
It's like Dubai. We're like, right? That city, they're like, oh, they're super advanced.
Yeah.
They're fucking, you know, women got to fucking cover up.
Right.
Right.
That's how advanced they are.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Hoes better watch what you say. Get a grip.
Yeah.
Hoes.
Fuck all you hoes.
Fuck all you
Fuck all you
hoes.
hoes.
Get a grip.
Yeah, man. I mean, we really shouldn't be arrogant, especially for the way, like you said, the way the shit was built to be where it is. It's like,
Dude.
it should be kind of like,
We,
you know what I mean? Like,
The thing is, you're, as a young nation, you have so many examples of so many failures in like societies and cultures and
Right.
history. You know, like you have so many examples of history. Like we're doing the same shit.
yeah.
Like how do you
Yeah.
not like learn? I don't know. I
a
wish
good
I could
question.
explain myself better.
No,
No, exactly what you're
no,
saying.
you're explaining it well. It's just hard to come up with an answer.
There isn't.
Because
There's no reason.
It has nothing to do with sustainability. It has everything to do with power and wealth.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it comes down. It comes down to greed.
But how do you sustain power and wealth?
But they don't care. They're only going to be here for so long.
That's
Right.
what I mean.
It's all about
it's,
living
it's
in
in
and
4-year
They
fucking
get-
increments.
What do you
and
got?
it
100,
sucks.
100 years tops on this planet?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ish. You know, so they're fucking sitting there like, all right, well, I'm going to be good. Fuck all you. I'm
Yeah.
yeah. About you.
Fuck all you hoes.
Fuck all you.
Oh,
hoes.
you-
Get a grip.
Anybody ready for a second beer?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Talking about this fucking place. It's you know what's so crazy though? I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
No.
I would.
You know, I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't yet. Maybe in the future, because like I have big goals and aspirations and shit. Like that's the main thing for me in America. It's the easiest from what I know, right? From what I know in our free enterprise, it's the easiest to become whatever the fuck you want to become if you got the balls to do it, the sacrifice. If you build the correct habits within yourself, there's no reason you don't eventually make it to where you want to go.
Right.
You just have to not quit and then have some talents and a little bit of luck and skills and such. But you can build all those things. And I don't know if anywhere else it would be as easy to do that. Maybe in other countries that I don't know, but then I gotta go. It's gonna be a delay because now I gotta learn the language, I gotta learn the culture and shit. You know what I'm saying? It would be. This is home, so I know how to maneuver here. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like I'll be better off. But once I made it and I had like a good amount of money, I might feel different.
That's the thing. That's
know,
the thing.
like, that's for me,
if
personally.
right now, if you had all the, let's say the means to not live, still operate kind of in the United States without have to live in the United States,
Yeah.
I'd go to Panama.
Yeah.
Where they have the best fucking banking system comparable to
Right.
to the United States.
Yeah.
And still be able to function here, maybe, or do business here,
Right.
Or you know, that would make it easier. Like you can't leave broke.
Right. I
Maybe
mean,
that's
you
the-
could,
No, you
but
could.
I
You
could.
could.
You
But
can.
That goes,
I
like,
just wouldn't.
especially Central America, South America. Like, you don't want to be too wealthy down there either.
Yeah,
yeah,
but,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm
I'm talking
I'm-
about having daughters and stuff like that. You're a target.
So true.
When I traveled to Honduras, like I mean, I was 28 hours, and I was with my ex-wife and my daughter.
Damn.
Dude, I did not sleep at all, even in the airport.
Was that like on guard?
On guard, watching everybody.
Yeah. Wow.
You never know.
Damn.
Like it was like some horrible stuff. Like her ex-mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law.
Yeah.
She ran an orphanage that was run by University of Notre Dame, and there were kids that once the kids went in there, they were property of the state.
Wards.
And so like I could not, even if I wanted to, even though I was related to her, if I wanted to adopt one of these little girls or boys,
Yeah.
I could not. And it wasn't until they graduated, went to school, went into the military or whatever. But there were horrible stories with these kids.
I can't imagine.
We bought them ice cream, and we bought them like a 5-gallon thing of ice cream, and we brought them candy from the U.S. It was like Christmas morning.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was the great, and they were treated very well for the country,
Right.
but horrible. I couldn't wait to come home.
Yeah.
You can forget all that. Like,
Right,
I don't
right.
want to live anywhere else.
Right.
I'll do dual citizenship between like here and the Grand Cayman. I'm
yeah,
good. That's it.
yeah. What about you, Scott?
Where would I
You
live?
have a different
Scott would go to Italy.
opinion. Like, would you want to?
I would want, if I had the money, I'd 100% want to live on a winery in Italy.
But what
Worst
about
thing.
right now, though? Like
What?
where you are right now with your life and your economic status and shit like that. Would you want to stay here, or would you like want to go
but
after
that's-
you got
That's the
money?
thing with
But
where I'm
staying
at
here
now,
keeps you at your economic status.
Yeah.
If you were to leave, that changes
Okay,
all that.
well, yeah.
Now, if you didn't need to have a job or you know any of these side hustles that Scott has, what would we count? 13?
12. I think it was 12. Last time I checked.
He builds saunas now, so if you need
Right.
anything, guys,
You might die in it though.
DM us.
Just a heads up, you might die in there.
You might die in the sauna.
He might cook you.
You'll definitely
Yeah.
piss yourself. You might die.
He'll definitely
Just start pissing.
That's a side effect I'd never fucking.
Just walk out
imagine.
and just, you're pissing.
Scary, dude.
It is scary.
The only that happened to me. The first fight I ever got into, that happened to me. Like I just pissed my pants. I was fighting this kid, and I actually
Yeah.
won the fight. And I looked down, and I pissed my pants. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's kind of a normal thing, though.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's like that fight. That's that fight or flight response. It's
Yeah.
like pretty much what ends up happening is your heart goes over a certain amount of BPMs, and your frontal lobe takes over,
Yeah.
and you start to void
Whatever you have to.
anything. You know, so this is actually
It's like making up space in your brain. You know
no,
what I'm saying?
It's because you want all of the resources to go to your muscles. So any kind of energy, like any kind of energy resource, you know, that they need to whatever, but you void everything in order to get all the. It's like adrenaline.
Yeah.
Right.
It's adrenaline response.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like not having to worry, like your brain not having to worry about that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
anything going on. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
Put like you said,
Only
all your
focus and
all your focus and all your
There's
shit. on it.
apparently, there's a big problem. Cardo actually told me about this. There was a big problem in World War II because guys were like fighting and they were shitting themselves. They were in gunfights and they were shitting themselves and they felt like pussies.
Jesus.
So they bring them back, and like back then they didn't really know what was going
They
on.
didn't know what was going on.
They
Right,
figured it all
right.
out. But yeah, like Cardo was actually the one who taught me about this because I told him I was like, yeah, I pissed myself in a fight one time. He's like, yeah, it's normal.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I pissed myself coming out of the sauna the other day.
It's like that.
It's
It's
like a
that
circle.
Over stress is.
It's like a
Or
circle. Whether you're fully fucking engaged and your adrenaline's pumping, you're gonna piss your pants, or you're super relaxed and getting
Yeah,
in
try
touch
to
with
relax,
God.
be
You're gonna
healthy.
piss your pants.
I was not relaxed at all in that sauna.
Yeah.
That was not relaxing. That was like
Dude, I
Stress
can't
me
imagine
out.
the stress. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that was kind
and
of the
you,
point.
but you.
Not to that point though.
No, I shouldn't. Yeah, I went a little far.
You probably should do like 15 minutes or
You
something.
went a little far. Yeah, we're definitely.
Yeah, probably 15 minutes would have been perfect.
That would have been good. Right?
Maybe even 20. You know what I mean?
I'm so like I'm curious to see what I like how I can do in it because I've only been in the sauna like twice ever, and I want to start doing it because I know the health benefits and everything. But I don't know. I'm just curious because I'll be the dumbass to do that shit. I won't do it now that I know you did it.
But your body
Right,
can take.
But I'll do that shit though. Like, oh, let me see how I can go.
You push
Like,
yourself. You push
Yeah,
yourself.
like for no reason, just on some dumb caveman shit. Because we're so dumb.
It really is. Like, so if you have it at like lower temperatures, let's say like 120, 130 degrees, it's actually very relaxing because like you get in there, you're sweating, but you're not stressed.
Right.
Towards the end, like if you like I stayed in at 130, I think I did like 35 minutes or something.
Okay.
And like towards the end, like my heart rate kind of got like start feeling it, but
Yeah.
I wasn't like, holy shit, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Not like
Yeah.
that time, yeah.
Not like yesterday.
Have you tried the opposite, those cryogenic ones?
No, never done
The
that.
chambers?
I've done it once.
They're awesome.
Dude, that shit.
chambers.
It's fucking cold.
Yo,
Holy cow.
I couldn't believe how cold it was.
Right.
And they tell you it's negative 200 and something
It's
degrees.
shocking. Like you're like it's
Yeah.
shocking. So
Dude, you just
ready.
and then you just stand in there and it's like from here on down
Right.
and you just got to do it. Dude, you
they
feel
give
like
you gloves and everything, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you-
Your extremities,
You feel
boots
like
and
you're
gloves.
just fucking
Loose
freezing
feet.
in place, bro. Like
I did-
it's so crazy.
I did the full body one too, like not just where it comes.
Oh,
up to
your
your-
head too?
Yeah, you go into it's like a shower stall.
Yeah,
And you
that's the one
turn-
that Rogan. I've seen Rogan do that.
You
one.
turn that wall.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And I wasn't making a political statement or anything like that. Like the chick's like, all right, yeah, you have the mittens, you got the gloves,
Yeah.
you got the hat, you can keep your ears. And she's like, if you want to, you can wear the mask. If not, you don't have to. I wasn't making a political statement at all. I just forgot it. And I got in, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't
My lungs are
breathe.
free- yeah, my lungs are gonna freeze.
freezing. So literally, I'm standing in there like this, and then I could breathe, and
Yeah.
that was good. But it's the equivalent to
Holy
like
shit.
icing for like 8 hours, 9 hours.
Yeah, in
You
2
felt-
minutes.
So good. I pushed
I'm
it.
gonna try this
I was
shit.
pushing it though. I was pushing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
How long did you
they,
stay in there
they
for?
said you know 3 to 8.
Ugh.
And I pushed it to 8.
Oh my God.
But by like 5, she's like, that's right around where you want to be. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I need to get
Yeah, I did either.
I'm like,
it's either 2 or 3 minutes.
I'm watching the clock. And I'm like, right through the window. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die.
Yo.
I'm going to freeze to death.
There's no feeling. I've never felt it. It's the craziest thing. You're just like,
When you're talking about like losing control of your
no,
of your body
I still
weird
had
way.
control, but it just feels like. The only way I can say it just feels like you're fucking freezing alive, dude.
So cold.
Like
It's so
I remember one of my tattoos, right? Like
It's insane.
The artist called me. He was like, "Yo, my morning guy canceled. If you want to come in earlier or not, let me know." And I'm like, "Yeah, cool." And he's like, "We'll get as much done. Like, we'll go to 10 o'clock if you want." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." So, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
So like 6 hours in, or it was about 6 hours in to this tattoo. I couldn't control my nerves.
Oh shit.
Like I was like, I never had pain,
Yeah.
or anything.
You started
And he was like,
twitching and shit?
yes. He was like, you got to stop. And I was like, oh, but he was like, you can't.
Your body can't.
Your
take
body
it
can't
anymore.
take
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And he's like, can't take any more trauma.
Wow.
And I was like, fuck, because I couldn't stop shaking. Like I couldn't stop
Damn.
myself. And it was like, like you said, you feel like a pussy, but it was like fucking weird. Like
I
I, was
didn't
like, I
say
can't
that. You
control.
said that. Why am you calling me a pussy?
I didn't say you were a pussy. I said you feel like a
Yeah.
pussy.
I did the same thing. I had 8.5 hours in my back. And
My
the same
God.
thing, I went out to go smoke a cigarette. And I was literally shaking like this. He's like, yo, we got to cut
done.
it.
Yeah.
We got to cut it.
Yeah,
We're
we
Yeah,
done.
I was comfortable. I was, you know what I mean, in a comfortable
Right.
position and everything, laying down. I had he had like he puts music on, and he's one of the guys that talks to you, like, while he's
Yeah.
doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
couldn't
your
couldn't fucking
your-
sit still.
Your nervous system said you can
Every time
fuck
he
right
touched,
on off.
every time he touched the needle, the needle to my body would go. It would stiffen up like my
Damn.
muscles.
Yeah.
It was like a TENS unit, like when a TENS
Yeah.
unit shocks you
yeah.
every time, and it wasn't like I want to describe it like it wasn't pain because
Right.
I have a bunch. It's never really hurt,
Right.
but it was just like the weirdest feeling.
Your body,
That's what I
yeah.
thought that's what you guys would go through, like something that's uncontrollable. Like
No, it wasn't. I mean, it might have got there if I stayed in longer.
Yeah.
But it just is.
It's awesome.
The
though.
sensation is crazy.
You walk out, you are so alive.
Yeah, you
$1 million.
so
Yeah.
alive.
it
Yeah.
rejuvenates every
Yeah,
cell.
it
you know?
does, dude. It's crazy. It feels great. It's kind of like the sauna. It's just
It's
different.
like- well, the cold plunge is the same way too.
The
Cold
cold plunge.
plunge,
You
I've
get in
done that
motherfucker,
a couple
you get out,
times.
you're like, whoa, motherfucker!
Yeah.
You're ready to
I was
fucking
doing
conquer
that.
the world, dude.
I was doing cold showers for a little while. Like, I would do most of my shower warm, like hot,
Yeah. Finish it.
wash up and everything, and then I would finish, turn that bitch all the way to fucking cold, just yank, and I would get ready for it, and then that shit, because it takes like 3-4 seconds for the water to change, and then it's like,
Yeah, and you're trying to breathe. Yeah,
and then at a certain point after doing it, I wasn't even breathing hard.
you don't feel it
It's
anymore.
crazy how your body.
It's the same thing with the
acclimates to that
cold
shit.
plunge,
Yeah,
right? With the cold plunge, I think maybe 30 seconds of it is like, and then all of a sudden your body kind of
You
Goes
learn
numb.
how to regulate your breathing.
yes.
Like you
Apparently, there's one, a fucking brutal one, where it continues the fucking
Circulate the
current
water.
of the water, so you don't get that thermal layer where you kind of get used to it.
Oh, God.
Where it's brutal the whole time because it's just moving. It's like being fucking whitewater rapids.
Right.
And they they say you can set it because Joe Rogan was talking about that shit. It's like you can set it from like 1 to like 5. He's like 5 is like being in like the rapids.
Yeah.
And 1 is like, a little chill, but it's still moving, so you never get used to it. It's like, oh my God, there's always the next level for everything.
I know.
Well, that's what we
I mean, you
do.
can move around in it if you really want to. You can just keep
Yeah,
moving
right.
while you're in there, which
Yeah.
makes it 10 times worse.
Right.
My ass. I
You
literally-
staying fucking still.
I go in, I grab my shorts, and just sit there like,
And just-
all right, 3 minutes, motherfucker, let's go.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah.
But honestly,
Yeah.
once you kind of get your breathing down, it does kind of relax. You start getting relaxed a little bit. And what's weird is that, especially if you're somewhere quiet,
Yeah.
your senses heighten.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like so you start listening to nature and shit like that.
Yeah,
You're
that's
like,
so crazy.
fuck, dude, this is some crazy shit. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this
I can't wait to do it.
Our bodies are fucking
I can't wait to
dope,
do it.
man.
But we're gonna build the bar first.
It's easy.
I got the planer on the. I got the lookout. I talked to my friend Mike. He's the one that got me into that auction thing,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna look for planers.
Oh, cool.
on there, so we can. I got 2 places that give you pallets for free. The one place right here next door,
Word.
and then the place next door to where Jess does yoga. They always have a big pile that says free pallets.
Oh shit, perfect.
You just got to read the markings on them.
Yeah,
Make sure that they're not all contaminated.
yeah, that would suck.
Oh, word.
Yeah, there's different. There's like food grade ones, and then there's like other shit that you could fucking give your whole house cancer.
Oh,
Jesus
what?
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
the
so
pallets?
like pressure
Yeah,
treated or something
yeah,
like- okay.
they're like
Jesus.
whether or not, right, exactly. It's
Yeah.
like pressure treated, like lead based shit, like stuff like
Yeah,
that you don't
yeah.
want to
Oh,
bring into
okay.
your house. Because I was going to do a background wall from my bar in my house,
Yeah.
and I was like, all right, now I got to fireproof it. This, and
Yeah.
that, and
Hey, right,
check it through
right,
another
right.
thing.
The guy that you got your cedar from, does he have his own mill?
Yeah.
Okay,
Backyard.
so does he get like big tree trunks? Well, like the only thing I would want to spend money on would be the top.
Okay.
So if we get like one of those
If you
cool
need people
woodsy,
to, let me know too.
Awesome.
one of these cool woodsy, you know what I mean? Like make the bar top like nice. We could just epoxy it. And,
Oh, so you want to be? You want like almost like a living edge
Lit
type
off,
of?
lit.
yeah, like I think that would look cool with the pallet
no,
bottom and
they're
the framing.
expensive.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know,
that
those, big,
stuff,
those big chunks, but yeah,
that stuff's expensive.
I could
but
have him cut anything like custom sized.
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's what I mean.
Like this kid, he's the fucking man,
Talented.
Yeah,
dude. This kid is working a full-time job and running a mill at his house.
crazy.
His dad, I was
That's
talking to his
impressive.
dad because he was working the one day. He's like, yo, I can't make it. My dad's gonna do it for you. He's at the house. I'm like, all right, cool. I get there. His old man's like, I can't believe. He's like, this kid. I don't know where he came from. Oh, he's like,
He doesn't stop.
he's like, it's so fucking. He's like, every other fucking kid I know is a fucking piece of shit.
he's a machine.
yeah.
Yeah.
This kid, he's like, he works full time. He's like, last month alone, he made 18 grand
Wow.
from
The mill.
From the mill,
for
and
him.
he worked a fucking full time
And
job.
he
Like,
worked a full-time.
and I told him, I was like, dude, he'll be able to retire. He's at 40.
Yeah.
Fuck it, keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going, man.
He's got 20 years of work.
But he won't.
Hell yeah.
He probably
Right.
won't.
Bears to that won't.
Yeah,
You
right.
know what I mean?
I'm about to say.
Or at
he
least
gonna-
get to the point where he can just run the mill.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
What if we bring him the tree? I have a big tree out back that just
How the
wants to
fuck
get-
are we gonna bring him?
I was about to say, how you gonna do that?
I know. I'm
shit,
just.
bro?
I'm saying like the guy from
rent
Wait.
a dump truck?
the guy from Hellfighters. The guy from Hellfighters, right?
Uh-huh.
He always asks you if you want to keep any part of the tree. Like
Yeah.
you can pay for the tree removal and then stump
Yeah.
grind the stump down.
Yeah.
But we have a pretty thick tree back there that if he can give me like a, you know what I mean? Like a big piece of it.
Yeah.
Is
Will
it
they,
still
will they cut
standing?
it? He can keep the rest. Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah,
I need
so
a big log.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like
so-
a big ass log of it. And
you could use it. It's just gonna either have to kill him drying it, or
Yeah.
it's gonna take a year
oh, okay.
before, like, because if you finish it too soon, it's just gonna bubble.
It's just gonna bubble.
It's gonna be nasty. You're gonna be
So
pissed.
maybe it would be a little trade off.
but if
not free, I
If you
mean.
know somebody with a kiln, you can get it done.
Yeah.
But we could. I just want like the top to be like nice and natural looking. I think it would be nice. I mean, we'll see what we do.
Okay, if
know what I mean?
take a 2-minute break.
Yeah, good.
Oh, you got to pee?
Yeah, I'm dying.
I was watching this fucking.
He doesn't know how to bark.
This is such
He doesn't know how to bark.
bitch asses on the internet. So this account, Instagram account, you follow them?
Meow.
Yeah. It's only like 1,500 pounds. 15 to 17.
Okay, yeah. You follow Nature is Metal on
Yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah.
I know you do.
Nature is metal. No.
It's called Nature's. It's fucking brutal.
It's basically like videos that people send in of just animals being animals in nature that people capture on their phones and shit. And there was this one video, I think it was posted yesterday, of a coyote attacking like a baby doe.
Oh,
Here.
the dude beats it. Well, the one with the dude beats it up? Or
No,
Oh,
no.
That's a different one.
So the mom sees it happening, and comes and is fucking trying to. I'm trying to block it out.
The door is open. That's it. I'm waiting for it. He went outside to smoke.
So mom's there trying to stomp it the fuck out because
That's all they could do.
Doesn't that suck?
sucks.
I'm looking at this coyote attacking this fucking baby doe, like trying to tear its neck off, and I'm looking at the mom just over there. but the comments were what shocked me. I'm like, this account is supposedly like for like the people that follow us. I wouldn't expect these type of comments from. All the comments are saying, "Put the fucking video down and go help the fucking doe."
Are you
Bro.
crazy?
This is fucking nature. Shut the fuck up. Stop.
We intervene enough.
Get off of this fucking page, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this is the natural order of things. This is how it
how
goes in
things
nature.
go.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is how things get killed in nature. This is what happens. Like,
Yeah.
People don't understand. Like,
they
people-
really don't, and
they
it
don't
bugs me out that
understand.
they don't get it still. Like, how long has Discovery Channel been around? Dude? Like,
They should
Well, they
know.
don't show a lot of this shows the brutal side of it.
It does.
and a lot of it.
That's true.
Like people don't understand how brutal fucking nature is.
they really don't. Like,
Dude.
that's normal.
Like, you know how many animals on a yearly basis fucking die from like freeze to death,
Oh, dude. Starvation.
starvation? They starve to fucking
It's
death.
got to be one of the brutal,
Yeah, I mean,
one of the most brutal ways.
It's a real fucking thing, dude.
Yeah, man.
They either, and none of the ways
it?
they go out is pleasant. They either starve to death, freeze to death, or get ripped apart.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Louis C.K. has a joke about that. Remember, he's like, imagine trying to go to work and you're trying to get to the train, and there's fucking things out there running after you, trying to kill you, trying
Yeah.
to eat you.
yeah.
And he's like, fuck. Like, still trying to just run, like, you know what I mean? Like, just running to work.
Bro, I couldn't believe it. So many of the comments, I'm like, I didn't think these types of people were on this account. That's why I was like, really, guys?
It's not for
As
you.
hard as this account is, you
It's
got these
not for
bitches
you.
following this shit talking
Exactly.
about, bro, why don't you put the camera down and go help? Excuse me?
We're talking about nature videos.
What do you expect me
And
to do?
people saying, like, put the camera down and help the animals.
No way. You did that to yourself.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was telling him, the
Fucking
story
nuts.
is this account called Nature's Metal, and basically shows the brutal side of nature with animals. It's people's like eyewitness accounts and shit, and they'll record on their phone.
Yeah.
And there was this baby doe being attacked by a coyote. The mom comes, and all they can do is like try to fucking stomp you out. So she's trying to stomp the coyote out. It actually succeeds, by the way. It fucking scares
there
him
you go.
off enough.
Hey,
yeah,
man.
puts up enough of a fight so the coyote's like, all right, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
And he just runs off. But I was saying in the comments, like an account like that, I didn't think that these types of people would follow this account. And all they're saying in the comments is, why are you guys recording? Why don't you put the phone down and go help the doe? Like, what?
Right.
Do you know this is nature, right?
Right.
The doe would probably
You do
stomp you out.
This is how they
Start to stomp you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead, intervene. You put the phone down. Stop
like-
trolling this fucking account. And go
Right.
help.
Get the fuck out of here. Do you know that
Dumbass.
there's millions of animals going through that every second of every day?
Yeah.
Like, that's what happens.
That's what happens.
It's literally how we live.
No, like one of the-
Right.
Without this happening,
I
Yeah, like
always
everything
hate
crumbles.
going back to Rogan, but Rogan makes these statements that are so fucking like real.
No, dude.
You know what I mean? Like when
fucking
he's talking
awesome,
about
bro.
when he's talking about the ocean, and he's like, imagine your house and everybody's house with no doors.
I love the way he says it.
And he's like, he like looking at you, and you're like you never thought about that, right?
Yeah.
So any predator that goes by your house,
Yeah, can just
fucking
walk
go
right
in
on in.
and fucking grab you, snatch you up.
Yeah.
Like it's like fucking crazy. He's
Yeah.
like, there's no door. There's no doors. It's a simplified observation, right? Like I
Right.
always say about comedians,
Right.
they simplify shit down. But it made the other guy, he's like, damn, like you know what I mean? Like that's so simple, but it's no doors.
Just doors, bro.
Everything's trying to eat everything, and there's no doors.
This is also
That's fucking
why
crazy.
this coward, like pussy, is sitting on the phone, being like, "Go protect the deer."
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
It's because they
Let's take
don't.
the doors off of your house.
They don't- yeah, I guarantee if they were going through something similar on a daily basis, they would not be writing that.
Right.
No, of course not.
Exactly.
They're like, "Oh, shit's fucked up."
It's
All right.
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 Like you always say,
Things are
the
fucked up.
pussification.
So
Very
yeah,
soft.
Sarah. So we've been talking about getting chickens
Oh yeah.
because
Word.
we eat a shit ton of eggs.
Right.
But I was like, "Yo, just so you know,
It's gonna be brutal. We're gonna kill them.
no.
No, you're not growing them to
No,
eat them.
we're-
You're doing it for
Oh
the
yeah,
eggs.
you're going for the
For
eggs. Right.
But
Gotcha,
still,
gotcha.
hawks,
hawks,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh.
fox,
foxes.
coyotes.
Yeah,
Like,
coyotes.
they're all going to be trying to get to
Raccoons.
them, and I'm going to have to fucking kill these things.
yeah,
I don't want to kill a fox. They're cool as shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of
Yeah,
like.
You have a dog?
We have 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just got to train the dogs to like the chickens.
Yeah.
So we used to do,
Okay.
we had 3 chickens and 2 ducks.
Okay.
Oh
And the
shit.
ducks were big as fuck.
Yeah.
The chickens were cool, but they make a horrible mess.
Yeah.
But we trained the dogs. They're all bird dogs.
Okay.
But they were cool with these birds.
Yeah.
Hated every other bird.
So
Okay.
they're part of the pack. They
Yeah,
make them part of the pack.
Yeah. You bring them right.
Right. And we'd bring them out, and the big dog, Shelby, would just hang out. She would just watch the hawks.
Oh, that's dope.
And they would go away.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's cool.
It was awesome, but
Yeah.
we wound up with we were getting 1 to 2 eggs per chicken per day.
Yep.
Wow.
And at least a duck egg a day.
Nice.
Oh wow.
That's what you want to do. Yep.
Duck eggs are good.
I never had duck eggs.
Duck eggs are big.
They're huge.
Are they really?
I've had a couple of Jess was just turned off to them by some reason.
A
But
lot of people are. A lot of
Dude.
yeah,
people are like,
I
"Oh,
thought
no,
they were
can't eat that."
okay. It was just like it's.
Did it taste the
huge
same?
egg.
Super rich.
What's the taste?
Yes.
Is it
Super rich, like
is it-
very buttery.
Oh,
Very intense. Yeah,
Yeah.
like fatty almost. Like he said, buttery.
kind of
like
like
yeah,
how duck
like,
duck is.
yeah. I've never had
yeah,
duck.
right.
I've never had duck meat.
Oh, it's so good.
But
It's
the
like
eggs, are,
that.
like he said,
Yeah.
like they're richer, and the orange is brighter.
Right,
It's
right.
Is it?
it's vibrant
Okay.
orange.
Yeah.
And you having your own fresh eggs, man. I mean, you
There's
put
nothing
'em-
like it,
You
yeah.
put them on the counter. You don't wash them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You leave them there. They're good for 2 months.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't refrigerate them.
If you wash the membrane off of it, then
They go bad,
Starts
yeah.
to
Yeah,
Right.
you wash them before you cook them.
Of
Right,
course.
right, right.
Or you
off.
leave it on until you're ready
Yeah,
to cook
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So it keeps it, preserves it.
Well, we used to give away eggs all the time, and we ate a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I eat eggs every day.
But we couldn't.
Dude, I gotta stop
sometimes.
fucking around, bro.
You can't bake with
What are you
them,
fucking around with?
Nah, I'm fucking around with this because I'm like, we're all super aware of like where this country could go and how this shit could be thrown into just, I don't know, like Mad Max type shit. Because
Yeah.
I'm fucking around on learning how to hunt because I know people that will want to take me out. I don't do it.
Yeah,
And I want to learn how to grow food.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I want to learn how to do this shit, man. And I'm fucking around. I gotta stop fucking around.
You gotta go.
No,
hunt
it's
it, dude.
awesome.
Hunting is something like that
I want to do
It
that shit
changes
so
you.
bad. I know.
because you have to sit there. You're literally hunting something. So
Yeah.
like you're sitting there. You're super quiet. You're stalking something.
yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
I've never done it. I've never
crazy.
had the desire to do it.
It's funny because I didn't either until I talked to my boy. You guys know Hunter?
Yeah.
You know Hunter Gambali?
Yeah.
Right? It's my guy. And
He's a fucking bad. He's a bad motherfucker.
I know, man.
Yeah.
That's my dude. I was talking to him about it. He's the one that kind of changed my whole perspective on it. Cause I saw it, I was like, yo, I'm like, you eat like everything you hunt, right? He's like, yeah. And I was like, I don't know, it seems kind of like brutal to me. And he was like, think about this. He said, think about the meat that you get from the supermarket. He said, do you know
Suffers.
how these fucking cows like and how they die, how they kill
Suffer.
these fucking
They
things?
Suffer, dude.
And yeah, and I ended up watching this documentary when I went vegetarian for like 3 months back in like 2017, whenever
Pussy.
the fuck that was.
3
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yep.
I did 90 days of vegetarianism.
Yeah. Fuck
Got
that.
the coin.
Weak shit.
Fuck that. Fuck you vegans. Nah, I love everybody.
I'm on like
Do
7
what you
years.
want. Yeah, right. Pussy.
He did 90
Fucking
days. He did 90
vegetarian.
days. You didn't even get to see any benefits, you bitch.
You're right. I didn't. I said, fuck this. I'm going back to meat.
No,
I'm
but-
going back to being a man.
But the experience, no,
become a
I
carnivore.
always go back to the experience that you and Leah had in Italy.
Yeah, man.
There's nothing wrong with it. They're fucking it up here
Yeah, we're
in
fucking
America.
Right.
We poison ourselves.
Yes.
We do.
Our government allows us to poison.
Right.
Right.
Encourage
Yes.
it.
But yeah, and I thought about it. He was like, bro, he's like, think about it like this. He's like, when we hunt, excuse me, pulled a Luke just now. He's like, the goal is to kill this animal as quickly as possible, right? So they suffer the least amount of time. They die within a minute or less, hopefully, if you get the perfect shot.
Yeah.
And he said, I value that animal. It's feeding our family. And I got meat to give to my friend's family for a long time. And he was like, that's the most humane way they're going to die.
Right.
He
Yeah.
said, so, and it like instantly changed the way I looked at it. I was like, damn, that does make sense. I was like, and then it made me want to go, I wanted to learn how to hunt for that reason. Cause it is, I think I would feel better eating the food that I'm eating if I hunted it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
that's how we used to do it way back.
It's ingrained.
It's rewarding. Like
rewarding. yeah.
Right.
That feeling is rewarding.
Like you
Yeah.
said, you appreciate every bit of that animal.
Yep.
Right.
The
Right.
first-
And some of the organ meats are like some of the most nutrient rich.
Yeah, the liver and all
Fucking
this
parts.
shit. the
Yep.
heart, yeah.
Kidneys, liver.
Kidneys, yeah.
The first time I went hunting, right? So I was in a tree stand, and I went out by myself at 4 a.m. I got made my way through the woods in the dark
By yourself.
by myself. Found the tree stand. Got up there, sat there, and I'm on like so. We had a bait pile,
Okay.
and I was probably like I don't know 25 yards, 35 yards from the bait pile,
Okay.
and I'm sitting there, and I'm like and then all of a sudden this is when you could still kill a female.
Okay.
So it's like-
you can't. I didn't even know that.
Most
No,
of
you
the time
can't
it's
kill.
buck. Yeah, most of the time it's buck, but I think you at the time during that time it was
Certain times.
certain times you can. I think you could kill up to
You
two.
can
Okay.
take one.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's-
Like one or two, something like that.
Okay.
And so I see this female come on, and she's big. I'm like, all right, cool. Get on her. I get on her. I'm on her. Sitting there. I'm about to fucking let it go.
Yeah.
And I see something move in the background. I'm like, the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So I just sit there, stay real quiet, so real still. A tiny little fucking fawn comes out. And I'm like,
Fucked you up. You're done.
Yeah,
You're
that
done.
was their Scarface
You're
moment.
cooked.
That was your
Yep.
Scarface moment.
and that was it. I had one more female come onto the pile, but she was small, so I couldn't kill her anyway.
I told you not to fuck me, Scott.
But still, like,
Hold on, fuck. That was my favorite part of the movie when he fumbles the phone.
who the fuck you think you're talking to, huh?
And then he calms
Think
down.
it's a fucking doughboy?
You want to go to war?
Yeah.
You want to go to
Yeah,
war?
do you want to go to war? We can take it to war.
But when he calms down, like that
'Cause
fumble,
he's fumbling
was
and
so
then
angry.
he calms down.
It was so
Do you want
great.
to go to war?
It's like the best part of that movie.
I love Scarface.
that movie was just
I know that
terrible.
shit by heart.
It was terrible acting, like almost
Great.
the entire
It's great.
movie.
It was so funny.
But that part always sticks to me. I don't know why.
Dude.
Fumbling the phone, and he just takes it. You want to go to war?
So here's a question about that moment. Is there like an unwritten rule that you don't do that? Or is it just like if
Personal.
you have the fucking guts and you don't, right?
if you
All right, okay.
100%.
Because I know I couldn't do that. If I saw it, I'd be like, all right, I'm about
And that was the thing. It's like, what am I doing?
can't.
Now, pretty much the way I looked at it was, I was like, all right, what if that fawn was going to end up being some huge buck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Down the
yeah,
line,
right.
Someone
right.
else to feed somebody else.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's dead.
It's dead after its mom's gone. It's dead. Right.
It's dead.
Yeah,
Now-
you killed two deer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
So
I've never had deer meat though either.
it's delicious.
Even when I ate meat,
It is
I mean,
good if it's done right.
Yep.
Especially,
Yeah.
I like to marinate it.
It's not
For a
game.
while.
Well, you want to take the gaminess
Yeah,
out of it?
it's
Is there
definitely
okay.
gamey. Definitely very
Yeah,
gamey.
venison is right. Very
Yeah.
gamey.
Venison.
Yeah.
I fed the kids one time venison cheesesteaks.
They were fucking it up.
And they were like, "This is the best cheesesteak I've ever had." Like, you're eating fucking deer, pussies. Like all you guys, "Ooh, I don't want to eat deer.
Right.
My one daughter did that. She's like, "Oh my god, this is the best steak ever." Blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And I'm like, "Yeah, you're eating deer."
Yeah. I've had
Backstrap, fuck out of here, dude. Backstrap is probably one. Like,
Yeah, that's-
if you get it fresh, like that day, like from the
yeah.
butcher,
Yeah.
Filet mignon.
dude, it's
Really?
fucking insane.
Oh shit.
Fucking insane.
I had and I don't know. I mean, I hope that they weren't lying, but I can't really say because it was from fucking Tony Beef. But they were saying it said it was elk because they used to sell like
is
exotic meats. They would sell elk, camel, fucking alligator. And I had-
Alligator's delicious.
I know. I've had
had it together.
Yeah, we had
We
it
had
together. I was about to say, yeah. As soon as you said it, I'm like, yes. Alligator's delicious. But
It is.
I had
It's
the-
so fucking weird. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know
was
if it's
so
the
good.
seasoning. We had it both ways. Remember, we had it fried and
fried
blackened,
yep.
and it was just fucking
Yeah, it was
delicious.
slamming.
dude.
Gator
It was
bite.
slamming.
It is really
Yeah.
good, but I have a hard time wrapping my head around. I'm eating a reptile.
Yeah, I don't give. I
If
don't
they-
give- I
if
didn't
they
give a
wouldn't
fuck
tell
at all.
you-
Any mammal, bird.
If
this
they
and
didn't
that,
tell
I'm
you,
good.
if they
Yeah.
didn't tell you, it's
Right.
the best chicken nugget
Yep.
you've ever had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
You're right.
It's it's like the filet mignon of a fucking chicken, but it's fucking
Oh, it's
like I always
fire
wonder,
ass
like
gator, yeah.
like in the Keys, you guys were talking about the Keys. They do iguana a lot, right? Like they have
so
like
many of
places
those
that sell,
fuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a billion of them.
and they say
Yeah.
that like it's good. Like we've had frog legs. Have you ever had frog
Yep,
legs?
yep.
That's the most disgusting
They're
fucking
gross.
meat I've ever had.
Did
in
you?
my life.
I didn't think it. I thought it was
like
okay.
It
It
tastes
was
like a
disgusting.
pond.
Yeah,
It literally
yo,
tastes like a pond.
seriously, like if you see that fucking, you know what I mean, with the pollen all in, the
Yeah,
swampy
yeah,
shit,
that's
that's what it tastes like. Yeah.
It tasted gross.
Tastes like swamp meat.
Maybe my shit was like probably super. I mean, I had it. I had it there.
You had it at the cruise? No,
No. I had it
I had it on the cruise with us.
New
Remember when
Orleans.
when we all three of us were on that cruise.
when we went to New Orleans. I
You had
it.
frog legs?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do frog legs.
Yeah.
Anymore. I did it on the cruise. We were all
Yeah. Right.
and I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah. I didn't do it on the cruise.
It's like if you soaked chicken in fish oil.
Yeah, it was fucking gross.
Oh my god.
They weren't good.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, fucking-
I tried it. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck it. I'll try
Yeah,
it.
right,
It was
right.
gross. Like,
Wow.
how can anybody like this taste?
Yeah.
I had Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh, you.
And they're
I've never seen
ate
anybody eat
balls
that
on
many.
balls.
Balls, son.
Animal.
balls on balls.
99.
Yeah, all right.
Is it the great outdoors? The great outdoors.
Oh my
That was
god.
funny
He was
farm.
like, oh, funny
Yes,
farm.
yeah, yeah.
There you go.
I think
The
you
great
told us
outdoors
you
was
had those.
with John Candy. That was
Yeah,
different.
with the state.
What did it? God, what did it taste like?
What did it taste
What
like?
was it like? They were good, weren't
fucking
they?
good. They were fucking good.
How were the balls prepared?
They were fried. They were fried.
Big
balls.
ass nuts. What are they like that big?
No, they cut it up.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? So they cut it into pieces.
You imagine they just serve you the sack,
One big-
fried sack.
One big fucking fried sack. That'd be delicious. And you have to eat it like this.
You got a teabag it.
They bring it hanging on one of those sticks and shit, like just fucking hanging on.
They feed you the balls.
It'd be like Salt Bay.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
They hold that shit like that.
Come here, asshole.
You get these fuckers to eat
That's fucking
anything.
hilarious, bro. But they weren't bad. No, they were good.
No, they're good.
Wow.
Hey man, if
Wait, yeah, we had
it's
just
good,
gotten
it's good.
ball
dude.
meat.
Like I said, alligator I never thought would be so good. It's fucking
Yeah.
delicious.
Now that elk was fucking fire.
I've
bro.
never had elk.
That shit. I mean, I had a burger with a bunch of stuff on it, but I could taste the difference in the meat though. I could taste it. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, this is good. I'm like, Joe Rogan always says how good it is. I was like, this shit is amazing. Then I had what I really liked too. I bought it from the store one time from supermarket. Was bison. Fire.
So good for
Oh my god.
Yeah, they
So
sell
good for you.
it.
So
They
good,
sell it
right.
at Bonterra. They sell bison ground beef.
Bonterra
and
Market,
bison,
yeah.
Yeah. I do a shepherd's pie with bison.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it's got that little bit more like gaminess to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like you would do with like lamb or something.
Right.
Yeah. I couldn't find lamb.
I don't like lamb at all.
No, I
I love
fucking
lamb.
love lamb, bro.
It's okay. I make
I-
you lamb.
I've had
It has
it.
to be done
like-
right.
Yeah, yeah.
I've had it a couple different times, like different ways, because you know how you have lamb chop with the mint
Yeah,
fucking
I don't like
jelly
that.
and shit.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
Well, I didn't have the jelly. I just
Yeah.
tasted like the meat first,
Valentina's
and
kills it.
it's fucking gross. Did they close?
I think so.
They closed permanently.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I talked to the girl.
that sucks, man.
she's like,
I
yeah,
saw it
she's-
online and I was like, what?
Oh my
They were
god.
having some kind of issue with the landlord.
Dude, you're a fucking top tier
Oh my
Italian
God, bro.
place
I'm
in
so
a
upset
fucking
about
strip
this.
mall,
No.
and
They'll find someplace else.
Wow.
yeah, I hope
I think
so.
they were talking about moving north though. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, that
every
sucks.
fucking thing leaves.
because we don't appreciate that.
You're
shit.
right.
Or like you said, greedy motherfuckers. Like
the opportunity to make money up there is different.
No, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But
But
more
they-
money. I get it. I get why they're going. I would probably
Yeah.
leave here too. Can't wait.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she said something about Red Bank, I think.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
money,
far.
Yeah. Money.
there's tons of money up there.
money.
though. Yeah.
They will crush up there.
They would crush up
Crush.
there. They're so good,
Damn it.
You might even be able to get a liquor license.
dude. That pizza, I love that pizza
Yeah,
that they
pizza's
have. The
fucking
arugula
slamming.
pizza.
Yeah.
It was. Did you ever go to
Nah.
Valentina's? No. It's right next to the liquor store. It was like this little Italian place, and it's like in a little strip mall. So
Right.
you would never
Yeah.
think.
Right.
like-
You wouldn't know it's there.
So they had this brick oven, right?
Yep.
And they would make this like white pizza.
Yep.
Right. And then after they took it out of the oven, they would throw like olive oil, arugula, and fucking figs on it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Bang.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's oh my,
Like I would always get it just to have it again the next day.
yeah.
Cold
Right.
too. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Perfect.
Well, I'm gonna build a rocket stove pizza oven.
Of course you are. I
So-
mean,
What the
might-
fuck
might-
even?
That's the first one
What
we'll
the
make?
fuck
why
even is
would you
that?
build it, dude? Like
What
doesn't
is that? I never heard of that.
you have Costco around you that has that sale every once in a while. I think one of our bartenders got the big one, the wood fire.
You know
one.
who you're talking.
Under
You
100
do
bucks.
understand who you're talking to.
I understand that he wants to build
Wait,
it,
I
but
can
this
buy
shit's
one?
$100.
The soda didn't kill
The
him. So
disrespect.
maybe the pizza oven will.
What are
He
you talking
turned
about
into a
buying
fucking-
shit from Costco?
I could just see him fucking putting that metal welder mask on, fucking
Right.
building his own.
Hitting the-
fucking-
yeah, I'm about to say hitting the. Right at it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
a rocket stove is pretty much like it's square metal tubing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have one. It's shaped like so. It starts off shaped like an L. Right?
Okay.
So up and then like that.
Down, yeah.
Got it.
Then you have another one piece that goes 45 degrees into that same chamber.
Okay.
So you have a air control at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're feeding like small wood too. Like
Yeah.
it's just like kindling pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But so pretty much what it does is it burns up.
Yeah.
And it shoots this super hot flame
Yeah.
up that stove.
Mm-hmm.
And it can heat whatever you want. Like, it can heat a pan, it can heat it. But if you build a little
oven
hood,
yeah,
you know, you got a fucking pizza oven that's being fired.
We do break around the outside of it.
Yeah. Yep.
this guy.
I like building things.
I know. Well yeah.
Nah, I think it's
Polish.
cool as shit.
I think
What
it's a
bullshit.
great.
That's just
it's,
fire, dude.
It's fucking great. You have the patience.
Yeah.
You have, you know, like
It breaks. But especially the first time
Your patience breaks?
I'm screaming in that motherfucker.
She's like,
Yeah, I can imagine. Fuck, piece of shit.
I had to rip the fucking wall down.
dude, there's nothing like getting mad at inanimate objects.
Yes. Oh my god.
That's got to be the most infuriating
It is.
fucking form
Because it
of
just
anger.
still just sits there.
It just looks at you.
It
like,
just looks at you like, yeah.
Yep.
You brought me into creation.
this is your fault.
You did
Right.
this.
This was some miscalculation on your part. Every mistake is on you. Like,
Right.
it's a hard realization right there. When you fucking get mad at something you're
Right.
fucking building or you made.
Like,
Or
I
it's
was just
why
a tree,
isn't this
bitch.
joint adhering, motherfuckers? Because you fucked up. You know what I mean? It's like a fucking battle with yourself.
Oh man.
It's fucking
Nah,
funny.
yeah, dude. Nah, that shit is impressive, man.
It is.
Sauna,
It was fun, man. It
that
was
sauna, I was like,
a
how the
saunas.
fuck do you do this?
That sauna's
Like, how
diesel.
you do this shit.
It was a lot of planning, a lot of
Yeah.
time. Like that's why it took me so long, because it was like every little step. I was like, I don't want, because if I fuck this up, it's gonna fuck up the
square
rest
one.
of it. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's like I had to pull that one wall down in order to be able to fit the chimney, because I originally wanted to go straight up,
Right. I'm saying
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
and
Yeah. It's a
the
little.
fucking rafters, right? I'm like, God damn it, the rafters, right? And I only have so much clearance, you know.
You got to
Yeah.
adapt.
Yeah.
It's good. That's where you're good at. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I would
Right.
fucking
What are my
lose my
options?
shit
Me too.
fucking immediately. I'm fucking terrible with shit like that. Like, I build my
I give up.
Like, you have no idea how many curse words came out of my mouth building this piece of shit.
Oh, well, this is these things are the worst. These IKEA
We were-
fucking.
You were
Oh
here.
my god.
You were here. He
Yeah,
was with me.
yeah.
He was like, "What is the fucking?" He's fucking getting mad at him. We're like pissing off and shit. It's
Yeah,
fucking.
no,
it's
these
clever.
shits-
It's lettered and everything. And dude, who cares?
Yeah,
It's
they don't
just-
care. They just put whatever instructions in there, like
And they
figure
do
it
it,
out.
and it's in Chinese,
Yeah.
you know, which is even funnier.
You gotta go through the pictures. And shit.
I love when they write something like in English,
English, but you can
it's
tell
Chinese
it's
person
not-
wrote
because
it.
the grammar's
It's
fucked
way
up.
off.
The grammar's fucked up. Shit's plural.
That
It doesn't
shit-
need to be plural.
And then you say it in a Chinese accent.
You at least read it in a Chinese accent in your mind. Sorry,
Hello,
bro.
dude.
Dude, I remember this is rough.
Yes.
So we were at this Asian restaurant. It's like a higher end joint in I don't want to say where, but in case she's still here and somehow ever sees this, which she won't. But she was very nice. But I remember after we ate, right? Because we were saying, you know, it was so good, you know, we were tired, and she was like, she's like, "Do you want a pillow and a blanket?"
It's not a stereotype if it's true.
Everything in me
I'll stand
to
by
hold
it.
it together, dude. I was like, oh my. And I like how she was just so fearless, knowing how fucked up that was that she was talking. There's no L's in there at all.
No.
Just all R's.
Nope.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
dude.
for Mother's Day, Jess was ordering, you know, in the car, of course,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So the sound is loud, right? And I couldn't fucking stop. Like, I was like, and Jess is like, shut up. She's fucking smacking my arm trying to order it, because the lady's just repeating her order. But it was so fucking funny, and it's so stereotypical. Like, it's like,
I like how they're like, so the Asian place by us is very like, they're like soup Nazis. Like,
Oh,
okay, what
shit.
else?
yeah, they're
What
fast.
else?
They're fast. Yeah.
What else?
Yeah, they don't have any patience, dude.
And then they read it. They read it back. They read it back to you. Oh,
Yeah, when they read it back to you, it's fucking hilarious. Like, you can't. It's a culture. It's so fucking funny. Anybody ready for another beer?
Yes.
I'm
No,
good.
that shit. You did that shit so perfect. I've heard them speak just like that. What else? What else?
It's screaming at you too. You're like, Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, you're like, all right, this, that. You're like, I'm sorry,
I get nervous.
bro. That. Oh my god.
Did you ever?
Go no. Go.
I was like, oh,
Listen, I feel like I have to say this. When we laugh at other cultures, it's not because we're demeaning.
not at all.
We
No.
just are
Bro, I can't speak
appreciating.
Chinese.
Yeah, right. Right.
Like he's speaking English. I can't speak Chinese.
Right.
No way.
Right.
I mean-
That's, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want people to think we're being. It's just funny. Like, you got to be able to make light of other people's cultures and things and differences and shit. You have to.
100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how we fucking bond as different cultures. You know what I mean? We can laugh at it as long as you understand, like, you know, the why and shit, why do people do shit. But
Dude, if you actually think that me saying what I just said, in some way I think I'm better than that person,
Yeah.
you're not part of my tribe.
right.
You're
Exactly.
not.
And that's it.
You're not my people.
That's
You're
it.
a fucking idiot.
Completely.
Because there's no ill will
At all.
intention. It's just,
Right.
It's
Listen,
fucking
shit's funny, dude.
It's funny. Just like it
It's
would probably
fucking
sound
funny.
hilarious if I speak Cantonese.
Oh my god. Yeah, right.
They would be making fun
Oh.
of me forever, and I'd probably laugh along with them. I mean, because I get it. Like, dude, I sound like an idiot.
You know what's so crazy though? How this has always interested me. How when you're brought up a certain way or speak a certain language, like you literally don't know how to make your mouth do certain sounds.
Right.
Like they literally can't make an L
can't.
sound.
It
like
doesn't
like
exist.
Right. It doesn't exist in their language. They never had to do it.
Right.
So they don't even know the beginning of like why put my tongue to the roof of my mouth and go.
That's an Eric.
It's like it never ever had to do that.
Eric's.
Just like
No, good.
like some languages, I don't know, like like Arabic, like certain sounds they make when they talk. I'm like, I don't even know how to make that.
Jesus Christ.
I saw it in a movie once.
Well, Indiana Jones, you racist fuck.
No, it was Three Kings. Remember?
Yes. Yeah, I remember.
Oh my god, bro!
Great movie.
Was that Ice Cube's best performance?
Probably. It's the same in every movie.
It is the same in every
plays
movie.
the
He's
same
just
fucking
cube.
character.
He's just cube, dude.
He can't act at all. That motherfucker.
Motherfucker's paid though.
Dude.
You're right,
Yeah,
though.
no,
Like,
like,
even down to Spanish, like, you know, down to Spanish. Like,
Yeah.
so I got Babbel for Christmas just to start learning more Spanish so that I could talk in the kitchen.
There you go.
Just
Yeah.
to make myself
That's awesome.
make my life easier.
Right.
And like, you know, you hear the guys in the back and they're like, let's go Jenkies. Like, no,
Jenkies.
Jenkies. Like, these certain sounds don't exist for them.
Right.
Or, like,
They're not right. They never had to make that sound ever.
No.
So crazy.
it's the
crazy.
hardest thing for me too. Like just like looking at something, I'm like, no.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like
I
actors
feel
actors
weird.
say
I'm
that
like,
it's harder.
right.
It's harder for an American to do a British accent than
They crush our
British-
shit.
They
They
get
to
fake
do an
cars.
Bro.
American accent.
they
Because the way their
Oh my God.
their tongue muscles
Yeah.
are
yeah.
fucking different because
Dude,
the
there's
way
so
they
many. Because I used to wonder that. It's funny you said that because I used to wonder. I'm like, why are there so many British actors that I didn't know were British?
Yeah.
Because I hear him fucking acting,
Yeah.
you know, American roles and shit, and then I see him in an like I didn't know Idris Elba for the longest time was fucking from the UK. I'm like, I heard him talk. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, dude.
And there's so many, but you hardly see any American actors doing, like you said,
Supposedly,
the UK accent.
supposedly,
dude.
yeah, the muscles that you need
That's so crazy.
in your, you know, what I mean, in your mouth to
But
do
yeah,
the
it's
British accent. Only certain, you know, amount
very-
of people can do
our
it,
shit
but
is so
they can
watered
do
down.
ours because it's more, it's easier.
Right.
It's
It's
very
actually
hard to
easier.
tell somebody that, you know, is a British singer.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yep.
That's another thing. Yeah, when they sing, like the accent disappears. Isn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gone.
that weird?
It is weird.
It's like, what the fuck is that? Like, where's your accent at? Why is it not there when you sing?
Trying to sell to the American market.
Right.
100%.
It's 100%.
I
yeah.
do want to learn languages though, man. I do. Like, I was starting to learn Spanish because I was like, my first daughter's mom was Puerto Rican. She is. I'm saying was Jesus. She's Puerto Rican and Jamaican.
You all know who did it. If anything happens to
The next Diddy video.
Oh my God. The next Diddy video. Oh my God.
I don't want to be famous for that.
Right? Oh my god.
Don't do it. You used to do a podcast with that fuck.
But no, I learned a little bit and then I lost it because you don't use
practice.
it. You lose it.
If you don't use it,
And I
you
can
lose
do
it.
it. Like I can speak it too. Like I can, properly roll the tongue and everything. But I lost because I don't use it. And my mom, like, it's so funny hearing people that can't roll their tongue. Like my mom.
Can't roll their tongue.
Oh, I love when my mom speaks Spanish.
Oh, it's so bad.
She's like that white lady in Mexico.
Yeah.
Like every Spanish teacher, you mean?
Gracias.
Gracias. Gracias, Miguel. My name is Mike. They always gave everybody the Spanish names.
Yeah. Do you ever see?
Mike.
You guys ever see the videos? It's this black dude that he knows Cantonese.
Yeah. He
He's
surprises
awesome.
people in the
Dude,
restaurants
he
and
goes
stuff
to
like that.
restaurants and they're like the whole fucking restaurant turns around like
Because he has the right accent, the
he's
dialect.
right. He
yeah.
sounds just like them.
Yes.
And they're like unbelievable. They were like one time they were like, you got free food forever from us.
Right.
Just because they were like, you sound this. She said exactly that. She was like, it's not that you can speak it. You have the whole way, the dialect, the way that we speak.
Yeah.
Like the whole culture of it down.
Yeah.
Like he's speaking like, she's like, I would not know if I was talking on the phone.
Would never know.
Would never know that you weren't, Cantonese. I was like, damn. That's dope.
Wild. It's cool.
That's like one of the dopest things ever I think that humans can do is know multiple languages.
It's hard.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's,
But if you
it's
start
hard if
at
you're
an
not
early
practicing.
age.
Yeah, the earlier you start, dude, the
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
So if you're bilingual at an early age, you actually are able to pick up languages later in life.
Oh, it's easier to damn.
So yeah,
because your brain is able to.
Yeah.
It's like this. It's
You
when your
trained
brain
it
is
as
being
as
developed.
so young.
Yeah, like
so it's
you go.
damn.
If you go to Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
there's like Chinese restaurants owned by Chinese Americans,
Right.
And the kids, like the kid was the one, the daughter was the one that taking the orders and being, you know what I mean. And if you spoke English, she spoke perfect English back to you. If you spoke Spanish, she spoke perfect Spanish.
That's
and then
fire.
she's talking to her mom
parents.
in Chinese.
That's
you know what I mean?
fucking fire.
And like
bro.
nothing, switching. But you English, Spanish, okay.
I'll never not be impressed
That's
by that.
crazy.
When I
Yes.
see people do that, just
And
go
she
from
was-
one language to
dude,
another like that, I think it's so
She
impressive.
couldn't be more than 15. She had like 13. You know what I mean?
I always like when you start speaking Spanish to people at the bar.
Oh God,
I'm like,
ear hustle time.
right.
I just walk next to him. Like,
Nah, I think
"See."
that shit's impressive, man. It is like when you can. It's more impressive when you speak English with no accent, and then you can go into another language.
Spanish.
Yeah, like you go right into Spanish. It's like you, like
Yeah,
you, could, you wouldn't know by you just speaking English that you're Puerto Rican,
Yeah.
and then you speak Spanish. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck?
You're like,
It's
I
just
forgot.
so dope, bro.
We
I
have an
love that
insider.
right. Fact.
But it's that. It's like, I was born in Puerto Rico, and then my parents pretty much only spoke Spanish in the house. But then I went to school from kindergarten
Right.
on
So now,
in
That's
America.
best case scenario.
I got
right
a
there.
real question for you.
Good.
What language do you think in?
Oh, it's English, obviously. Yeah.
All the time?
All the time.
Even though you grew up.
Even all the time. Yeah. Like
That's a good question.
It's weird because like when you're learning a language, right? Sometimes and you're like if somebody's speaking to you in that language you're learning, you're kind of translating it in your mind.
Right.
That doesn't happen to me. I feel like I automatically know what you're saying
both,
Wow.
in both
ways.
languages.
That's so dope.
It's just weird
fire.
to have that. But
Yeah.
it's
My
like
mom's best friend growing up, she married a guy from France, and they met in Club Med, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
And he would speak to their baby. He would speak French, and
Yep.
the baby would go back and forth. And I took French for years. I was fluent. Sorry.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the baby's going back and forth between the two languages,
yeah.
like,
Seamlessly.
seamlessly.
Child,
yeah.
bro. That is
and he was
insane.
little,
Yeah.
you know. And
You,
I was
you
wondering,
can speak French?
yeah, I did. I understand it very well, but
yeah?
lack
So-
of use.
That's
So-
what I said. You lack of use, you lose
That's
that.
it.
So Spanish, like I can understand it, I can read it.
Okay.
But most Spanish is way too fast for me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I can't keep up.
Keep
I
up.
can't process it.
Right.
That happens to me with other ethnicities. Like,
Okay.
I feel like Dominicans talk really fast.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And when
yeah.
they speak, I'm like, and I catch up.
Yeah.
But in that part, you're not translating. You're just kind of replaying what they're saying so
Okay.
that you can respond.
But you
know?
could probably understand a lot of Italian too, and in French, no?
Italian, you catch
a lot of
words.
similarities,
You catch
right,
words
with
here and
Italian and
there. In
Spanish?
Portuguese,
Yeah.
in Portuguese, you
Portuguese,
catch words
yeah.
here and there.
Right.
But it's not like
Portuguese
fully.
always throws me off because I can understand Spanish, I can understand
Yeah.
Italian,
It's-
but Portuguese throws me off.
I heard
Yeah.
the best analogy for Portuguese. Please don't cancel us for this, but it's like
No, cancel us, please. Please cancel us.
he said Portuguese is like a deaf person speaking Spanish.
Oh my god.
And if you don't speak Portuguese, that's kind of what it sounds like. Like they're
When Scott's saying, "Oh God,"
Scott's like Jesus
funny.
Christ.
that is hilarious.
That makes so much sense.
It does. It kind of does sound like.
Oh my god, it makes so much sense.
I didn't make it up. I'm just repeating.
I'm just
that shit.
repeating it.
And I feel like it's true if you don't speak fluent Portuguese. Like if you're
Yeah.
hearing some Spanish words come out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Like-
crazy.
It's like instead of hombre, they say omum. I think that's what it is. Don't fucking quote me on that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But it's like similarities like that. So you gotta like concentrate if you're trying to decipher that or Italian, like you said.
right.
You know, you'll catch words here and there. You kind of know what they're saying, but
Yeah.
not really. You know what I mean? And that's
And we're so dumb here. Like we make fun of people
for
that-
speaking a different language.
It's like you know they're smarter than you. You dumb fuck.
Speak American.
those
I'm
are
like,
the dumbest statements, though.
I
That's
know.
what you hear.
I'm like,
You're in America.
You realize they're
speak
here
English. Like,
in our country speaking our language. That means they had to know another one.
This is literally probably the third or fourth.
yeah.
Right.
Sorry, I gotta go through my Rolodex of languages.
Right. To appease to your one language knowing ass. Singular language knowing ass motherfucker.
You one trick pony fucker.
I had this Polish kid come up to the bar the other night, and like he had a very like super. Like, I checked his ID, he looked really young.
You speak Polish?
Like I know the curse words, and like
That's
You
where it
would.
stops.
I know all the curse words. I know when someone's talking shit about me, and
Okay.
I know like the basic stuff.
Okay.
Like, please, thank you.
Okay.
You know.
Gotcha.
So he comes up. And I'm like, wow, man, that's a really Polish name. I'm like, Muji's po polsku. And he looks at me and he's like, and he just goes off in Polish. I'm like, yep, and just walked away.
That's all I got for you.
That's all I have.
Thank you very much. Good night. Like I feel like when people speak to me, like you say, when people speak to me at the bar in Spanish, you just want to befriend me to not tip. We're brothers. I don't have to tip you.
Yeah,
It's like
fuck
fuck you.
outta
Like,
here,
I always
yeah.
respond in English. You kind of get a vibe, so I always
can
respond.
feel it.
I respond in English,
Right.
And they're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
It's still a business transaction. We're not related.
That's right. Yeah, you are
This is a
tipping.
family function.
Right. Fuck out of here.
All right, so I saw another viral tipping video, so we can all talk about this. It's he's like, if I'm standing up when I order, I'm not tipping. Did you watch
Yeah.
that shit? And I'm like, the fuck does that mean? If you have to stand up to order, so if you're not seated and somebody comes to
Get
you,
the fuck out of the
you're
bar,
not tipping. Yeah, fuck you.
Get out of the bar. Get the fuck out.
Who sits at a bar? Like,
Get
Well,
the
that's what
fuck
everyone
out.
starts saying. Like, so you don't tip at a bar?
Yeah.
You're standing?
yeah, because
That's
you're
a
standing,
dumb-
you fucking morons. Like,
all right, cool.
how do these
So
I
things
guess you
go?
don't get drinks either.
But it's scary how these things go viral.
We don't want you at the bar if you do that.
Right.
We don't
Yeah.
want your money. We don't want your. So you're
Nothing.
a fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I'm not tipping because I'm standing.
Get the
not-
fuck out.
You know how many people stand at a bar?
It's
Like what? The
stupid.
oh
So,
god.
so you're 4 deep, and I'm not even going to try to get to you.
Yeah.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah.
you're fucking-
Not even going to try.
Beat.
Fuck right on off.
It doesn't
Like,
matter. It's
yeah.
it's just like the excuses they're coming up, but those things go viral from that podcast. I forgot their name, but like those little tipping things, they get millions and millions of views, and you have so many people disagreeing, but also so many
Right.
people agreeing. And I'm like, do you even know what you're talking about?
You're
Like you're
right.
probably fucking 17. Like what the fuck? You
Right.
can't never even fucking been at a bar.
I'm not tipping.
done nothing
if I'm
with your life.
standing.
That's what I'm saying. Like Scott was like,
That
it's,
might be
it-
the craziest thing I've ever heard.
It's
with the
stupid. It's
tipping
like if I'm
thing.
standing up, I'm not tipping. Like fuck off. You know what I mean? Go. sit
You're not
at
going to
home.
get served. We don't need you.
No, it's still a service.
You got
like,
one shot. One shot.
Right.
It's still a service. Yeah, exactly.
They swear. These motherfuckers swear we need them. That's what's so funny. They
we have people that
we have
like the culture,
right?
And like
and there always will be enough.
That's
There's
it.
always going to be more than enough people that know how to fucking tip correctly and know how to go out.
Exactly.
That you scumbags, we don't.
you
who
can't
cares?
worry. You can't worry about them. You can't take it personally. You can't
Right.
fucking like. I feel like it gets to me sometimes. Sometimes you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Like
Gets me
you're
all the
getting,
time.
you get.
Yeah, no, you're human.
Yeah, it's a $72 order, and they give you 75, and they're like, keep it. And you're
Yeah, and
you keep
that's
it.
what makes
You
it
know what I mean?
worse.
But it's like-
If you didn't, it was already bad
Here you go,
enough that
here's
you
the
didn't
change.
say anything, but now saying keep it.
Yeah. Ooh.
yeah, you want to respond. You know what I mean? But
Right.
like you said, you got to keep it moving because you know the next guy's going to give you fucking.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean, 14 on 14. You know,
Right,
it's like,
you're right. Keep
It's
it is
just-
hilarious. Keep.
keep it. Like when we,
The rest is you.
yeah,
It's
like,
all you.
Yeah, that
I
one.
love, I
yeah.
love,
The rest is you.
I love when
It's
people
$2. Thanks.
engage though. Like if you make
Yeah.
a face, like you know, like people always say the game killer is like we'll take care of you, like we're taking care of
Oh,
you. That's
God.
a fucking game killer.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
so I always roll my eyes, whatever, right? And then like you know, they give you the check or whatever, and you're like, whatever, like you know what I mean? Like some people fucking ask, they're like, well, is that? I was like, yeah, is less than 10% good to you? Like, is that?
That's so
Is that
crazy
good?
to do that and then ask.
If you think that's good,
hate
then it's good.
I hate that. Is
Like,
that
you really-
is
are
that,
you
is
really-
that good? No, really. Is it good?
no, it's not.
No.
I always say
if you
that.
ask, you already know the answer to that
Yeah,
question.
Right.
exactly. If you have to ask,
Yeah, that's you trying to
How much should I
make
give?
yourself feel better.
Give it till you're ashamed of yourself.
yeah.
To make me be the problem tomorrow.
Yeah,
Look at your bank account. I get bills tomorrow, man.
It's fucking crazy, dude. Like people that praise you and don't tip, like it's like shut
Oh
the
my
fuck up.
God.
Just keep it to yourself.
That shit is
You're
so
such a
crazy.
good bartender. Here's $1 for 8 shots. You fuck
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Is this
Piece
your
of
real
shit.
job?
Is this your real job? Oh my god.
What else do you do?
What is
That's
that?
my favorite. What else do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I don't-
I've said it before. Like I hate people that you haven't seen in 30 years. Like you might have went to high school with them,
Mm-hmm.
and like you're still a bartender. I'm like, yeah, still.
No,
If you
but then
saw,
they,
if
but then
you
they
saw
feel
my
so-
life, you would understand why.
Exactly.
Fucking.
But then they
I
feel
blow
so.
your mom's back out every Saturday. Bedroom bully.
They feel so bad for you too. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh,
Yeah, it's like
Champion lover never ease up. Fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, what did you do? You went into debt going to fucking college so you could be a psychiatrist and listen to other people's problems? Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm not that personally invested.
Right.
I hear people's problems and I keep it moving.
You're
gonna
about
pay
to
me?
say bartenders are psychiatrists too.
Exactly.
The beautiful thing is, when we're done with the story, we get to act busy. Let me go polish the same glass for the 4 hours.
How many times can I say that's crazy?
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
You don't understand what that's crazy means?
Oh man, I can't
Wrap
imagine.
it up. Yeah, I can't imagine.
I can't imagine.
Wow.
Walk away.
Yeah, man, it's funny. That's always going to exist, though. People, they don't know.
They don't. They
don't
don't
know.
know.
They just
and I'm
don't
like, you
know.
went into all that debt to make 65 grand a year. Good
Right
for you.
Right, and you think you're better than me.
And you think you're better than me because
Yeah.
I'm fucking bartending. I'm serving people. Like, I make a really, really good living
Yeah.
for the skills that I
The people that the people that yeah, facts
for
though.
my skill set. I'm
for
fucking
learning
rich.
how to make drinks.
Rinse, lather, repeat.
Yeah, because the people you say that to, I mean, the people that
They
say that
to you.
you probably make almost double their salary.
Yeah.
The people that say that.
We
It's always shitty people that say
We
that.
make more than some doctors.
I know.
It's
yeah.
like the base pay that some of these like regular
Yeah.
like physicians have, unless you have your own practice or
Right.
something, they're not making that much money
no.
to
not starting off.
10 years of fucking school that
Mm-hmm.
you,
And the debt that they fucking
The debt that you
Unless
acquire.
They had like rich parents who were able to fucking pay
that's
for
what
that
I'm
shit.
saying.
Right. Like you're making.
We're chilling.
You might start off making, I don't know, 90 or whatever as a doctor, but you got $300K in debt.
Right.
Yeah,
How are you paying that back? How much money are you really making?
exactly.
Because if you're paying that, you're not
How much is
making.
your what's your student loan payment per month?
Right. Yeah, minus that. That's what you make, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
For the next 20 fucking years, this is what you make.
It just
Yeah.
sucks that people treat people like that. Like I would
does.
never.
I know.
I don't care if you clean
We-
fucking
we-
toilets.
That's
I'm
it.
gonna look you in
Have
the
more
eye.
respect.
I'm gonna shake your hand.
bro.
It's
that-
100%
but
tall.
that's the thing with us
Huh?
too, especially with our industry.
Yeah.
We turn around. We don't care what you do. You treat us with respect. You tip well.
I don't care.
You're going to
Good,
get
for, good
right.
for you.
Right.
Good for you. I'm happy. You won
Right.
the lotto. Good for you.
Yeah.
yeah,
We don't care.
Blue collar, hard ass
very true.
fucking people are probably the best tippers anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get it.
100%.
They get
Because
it.
they get
Yeah.
it. They work. They
Exactly.
do this type of shit. That's why I think the best thing that ever happened. One of the best things that ever happened with me is working. I was I think I might have told you guys, but I was a janitor, custodian, same shit. At
Were you a
AC.
master of the custodial
Custodial
arts?
I knew both of you.
Janitor, if you want to be a dick about it. What is it?
How does one become a master?
Janitor, if you want to be a dick about it.
Matter syrup because that's what put that shit on my resume. But doing that shit, I was at Atlantic City High School. Thank God it wasn't during the fucking hours while they were there. I can't even
Oh,
imagine.
of course.
It was like from 4 to 12.
Okay.
But that shit humbled me like nothing else. It was that job, and it was I worked for a temp agency, like, and not like a higher end one, like one that people just coming out of jail and shit that don't have any, you know what I mean, any skills or anything. And it was crazy because I'm like, I can't believe. I think my belief is God allowed that to happen because I couldn't get a job anywhere. I never had an issue getting a job. It was like right after my daughter was born. I was like 25, and I couldn't get in anywhere, and I had to. It was called Labor Ready. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yep. And I did a whole bunch of just jobs where I was the help, and I never had done anything like that. And I ended up doing one day. I did waste management, the sanitation company, and worked on the back of a trash truck. That one day, and working as the custodian, it changed my life forever. I had so much respect for people that did these types of jobs. And it's not that, like, the way I was raised, I never disrespected anybody with a job like that.
Right. Yeah.
But
you did look down on having those jobs.
Yeah,
Right.
you
I
didn't
looked
have the
down on
understanding.
having it.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, I wouldn't do that. I was
don't
like,
wanna
you
be
know,
a
I
garbage
respect
man,
the people
yeah.
that do it,
Yeah.
but I'm never going to do that.
It's not for me.
Oh
like-
my God, dude. I was like, I'm so grateful for these people.
Yeah.
It changed my outlook on life, man. It was, and I feel like if people, I don't know, this isn't realistic, but if everybody had to like do something that they looked at as like lowly, you know what I mean? It would help. It would make the world better because people wouldn't treat people like that. Like I don't treat anybody. I never, like I said, I never really did, but now it's like, I like praise these people, man. Because you need these people. You need people to do these jobs. Imagine no fucking custodians, no sanitation workers. The fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
need them. You
yeah,
should
man,
respect them.
bro,
You should never treat anybody like shit.
Yeah, well, I never look at anything like
No,
that.
you
Like,
can't.
especially doing like what we do. Like,
Yeah.
where people are like talk down to us, but it's like, well, that's their job. That's what they should do. No,
Right.
no, absolutely.
No, they're humans, dude. And it's serving a purpose, you know? But yeah, there's always going to be people that, you know, they look at us in the service industry as
Less than.
the help.
Less than.
You know, and that's why they feel like they can talk and act a certain way and treat, you know, but fuck them, we don't need you.
Move it along.
They learn real fast.
They do learn real fast.
Let somebody sit down so I can get tipped.
Let somebody else sit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Make room. Fuck that. How long have we been?
2 hours.
All right.
201.
So we're
baby.
good? We're good to go?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Shut it down.
This has been the Pouring Rain Podcast. I'm Bert.
Shaba.
Sky balls.
Thanks to
Sean.
We'll definitely have Sean back.
Awesome.
We'll see you guys next time.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Instate on decision. Mr. Function come off it, teach them all a lesson. Me say when we fire drum and bass, how we mash up the place, how we tell them